Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do like, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the channel, massive respect for your continuous support. As you saw by the title, Jamaica versus Canada, round two. But this time, winner takes it all, and it's to the U20s World Cup. What we're going to be doing before the game starts, we're going to go through players' actual profile, formations, and also predictions. All right, so we have given you guys a few days for you to really go through all of what you saw from both teams and then come to a conclusion to see what will happen in the end. We had some other results as well that we need to talk about, like the Asians lost on penalties to Costa Rica. That was a good game for Haiti. Thought that they gave it away, but we will deal with that a little bit extensive. And maybe I've gotten vindicated on United States side as it relates to United States might not be as strong as previous years, but they're still good enough to get the entire job done. All right. Yes. And also Panama, they defeated Honduras 4 goals to nil. A complete opposite result that we were expecting. But what we have realized that Jamaica needed that last goal, or else they would be the ones facing Mexico. And so I guess we got 2 points of the conversation correct, but not the actual winner of the game. All right, so let me start by blessing up whosoever is here. We have Juras in the building. Massive respect, Juras. Then we have Professional Pro Club in the building. And then we have our brother Nitro in the building already. All right, so let me know what say you guys as it relates to the confidence from which team you're supporting. All right, yes. And if you want to give your top five, please do give your top five because this is always subjected to change due to the fact that players have to play over a few amount of days and they need to get things chopped up and stay as best as consistent as possible. And that ain't the thing. That's what we have realized here. So you might see the Canadian team comes out and it's a different team, and you might see the Jamaica team comes out and it's a different team. All right, we have Andrew Hines in the house. Massive respect as well. All right, so let me get you up to speed as what's at stake. All right, so as you know, we had 12 teams reached the championship. Right, three groups of four. Top twos top two automatically goes through, and then the best two third places goes through. All right, so that's how it actually sits. Group A, you are the United States and Haiti, finished in first and second position. Then Cuba on 3 points with El Salvador, but they weren't good enough to advance as one of the best third place. That is Cuba we're talking. All right, then we had Mexico on 9 points, with Costa Rica coming second, Guatemala coming third, and Antigua coming fourth with 0 points and conceded 10 goals. All right, then we had the Jamaica, Canada, Panama, and Honduras group. And this still turned out to be the most competitive one, where in which any one of the four teams can actually beat each other, to be honest. All right, because the team that looked actually the best before the final game was Honduras, and they actually picked up only a point in this competition. All right, yes. And then you could say that Jamaica left their best 35 minutes to 40 minutes for the team that actually tops the group, which is Canada. So you might say that Jamaica will gradually get better, and you could say the opposite as well for Canada. They dug deep and got came back from being down, in which they never conceded much goals as well. All right, yes. So let me give you some of the goal scorers. Yes, so let me give you some of the goal scorers. Then we will look at the brackets, and then I will come back to the comment section. So goal scorers: Jamari Nolan on 3 goals so far. Camberas from Mexico, he's also on 3 goals. Dino from United States, and Ruben Ramos as well from United States. So 4 guys on 3 goals. Let me know who you think will be taking the golden boot. All right. Yes, I don't know if they have the assist here. No, they have not really put the assist there. That should have been nice. But I think it might be on Concacaf side. All right. Yes. So let me know who you think will win the golden boot. All right. So we have Andrew Hines in the building. Massive respect. Reggae boys are number 1. That's what Michael Garden says. Then we have no. That's what Nigel says. And then Michael Garden actually says above Earth JD and Picky Frost. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Nitro said Jamaica playing like the Lions, and Nolan will win the Golden Boot. So at this point, Nitro is fully sold on the Jamaican wagon. All right, let me know if you guys are on the Jamaican wagon or you're saying that you're not on the Jamaican wagon. Let me know. All right, yes. Because remember, in order to win the Golden Boot, you have to finish the entire tournament. So Nolan would have to score a lot of goals in this game, or if his team doesn't proceed to the other round, or actually go straight to the finals and score as much goals. All right, so let me know which way you do see it. As you saw for the betting individuals so far, which we don't really condone, but obviously I know that I can't force people not to bet. They are saying that it's after the game plays, they're still saying that Canada is still above two times the favorites above over Jamaica. So 1.73 to 4. So if you bet on Jamaica to win, you will get back money on your bet. So if you're Jamaican, you can bet on Jamaica, and you will surely get back money since you believe that Jamaica will surely win this one. All right. So Jamaica could give you a double dose, winning it and also you making back some money. But I don't condone the betting, so I will not get into that one. Once Owell doesn't start, we will win. All right. So we have Drum Madrista says that he believes that once a particular player doesn't start, he thinks that Jamaica can get the win. And tell you what, I kind of agree with him. I thought that over the entire tournament, the captain is definitely the worst player. No, I can't force people not to bet, but I can just give them the information that's on my screen. Yes, I will never force people to bet. No, 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 no. After I'm not working for betting agencies. All right. So Nitro, you can bet for your Jamaica, no problem. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me talk about who actually started that game and what changes will be made. More likely, let me check my phone just to ensure that I don't get any lineups, because sometimes you will get lineups. All right. All right. I don't think any lineup is here, but let me just check the CONCACAF website to ensure that lineup is out. The full one for today. Yes, I do believe that he's not playing the best game, but as what others had actually stated, he plays in a different position, and they want him to do a job for the team. So our question to ask here: don't you have enough players in your roster that you don't have to force a player to play out of position just to help you out? And that is the big question. If that's a no, that means you have a terrible selection of the way you select your team was terrible. You understand me? If a starting 11 player, you can't pick the full starting 11 out of your 21. So that's where I would have taken points off the actual coach, because that would have tell you that you can't do a good job enough to pick a starting 11. All right. Yes. Where can you watch a game? The game will be on the Concacaf YouTube channel. Only on the YouTube channel. Only on the YouTube channel, not the website of Concacaf. All right? Yes. But once it's closer, I will let you know if you're getting any actual coverage. Okay? Yes. All right, so we have 16 votes so far. So I guess we should have on the like button around 10 to 12 likes. Hoping that it's around that. So once you get the likes up, the visibility will go up. If it's more than that, tell you that our gang passes through and hit the like button without actually participating in the poll. All right, yes. But I just did that because normally I will do it throughout the streams. Let me try and see, because what I would have said is who winning the game. That's what I wanted to say. So it's actually more likes than who voted, because you have 20% of 16 stated that they don't like the video. All right, yes. So that would have rounded around 12, 13, and we have more likes than that. So thanks very much, all you lovely lots that's passing through, and keep on subscribing to the platform. We keep on building over here. All right, and if you're from Africa, I will be back very soon. I think after this video, because after this one you will have more space for the next round. All right, so I can get to do my African videos. Today I've left out the Nigeria content because I had to get only one game. All right, because the time here is very hot, and it's not easy to sit around the computer for hours. All right, yes. So, anyways, let me focus on what we're seeing, because we don't have the current lineup here. So we're gonna go on the older lineup, the previous one, and then go through who we think should start. All right, it gives us an opportunity to actually go through that. So let me try and get that up for you. You're seeing it on your screen right there. So I'm going to go through it myself. All right. So for Jamaica, you had Grant in goal. So I would say Grant goes back straight in. Don't think it's a problem. What time is the game? The game will be in literally 57 minutes. You're seeing it right on the screen. Says 12:30, and it's counting down automatic. Everything on my screen is automatic, so it works. As once it's counting down, you're gonna see it starts. All right, yes. So granting goal, big up yourself, Father God. Massive respect. Damien Dash says, I am betting on Canada because you said Canada is a better team. So you are better teams that lost the games. You know? I told you that Haiti was the better team on yesterday, but they lost the game to Costa Rica. Right. And how context works with better team. Better teams off transitional play, how you control a football, how you pass the football. Simple. It doesn't matter, because you can go back to front and score 2 goals the entire night, and your passing ratio is going to be at 0. You're not doing anything in the game more than you just get 2 goals in the game. That doesn't equate of you being a better team, but you still won the match. So and betting is the outcome of what you said, who is going to win the match or lose the match. All right, unless you're going to bet on specific things, as to say that 3 goals will be scored, 4 goals will be scored, 3 red cards, and all of those stuff. All right. All right, so massive respect. I love the people. All right, and we're not getting any lags. We're not getting any lags, right? All right, so Grant in goal, that's a goalkeeper. I thought that he was exceptional, and so far, he has been the best player for this tournament. Without him, I don't think Jamaica reaches here. I honestly don't believe that Jamaica gets a actual point in the competition, and that's how hard these 3 games were. Because in the Honduras game, he had 3 to 4 big saves, and also he stopped a moment when Honduras was dominating Jamaica, when he took the break and canceled out that time, that momentum. So for that game, I gave him the man of the match. For the second game against Panama, I gave him the man of the match. And the last game, I gave him the man of the match. So I think he was the man of the match for all 3 games. Since now we can really sit back and look at it. For all 3 games. Without him, in that form, I don't actually think Jamaica gets a point. A point. The amount of big chances went up against Jamaica. So I have to give him his flowers. I know that people told me that he made some errors here and there. I understand. But if you are under pressure, you're prone to making errors. So, and I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the actual tournament. I've watched a lot of goalkeepers. Costa Rica goalkeeper is very good. I watched Haiti goalkeeper, and I'm not really a fan of him. Mexico goalkeeper is very good as well. The one that got the red card is very good. All right. But I think Grant is one of the best goalkeeper. Um, in the entire competition. And I can't say that much about all of the Jamaican players. Like if they are one of the best in the entire competition, I think after him you have a big drop, especially in the defense and midfield. Anybody else you could compare with someone, it has to be a forward player. That's how the back line and the midfield struggle so far. And the fact that they are here tells you how much of a fight they have to put in order to reach this point. Campbell Dennis started the last one. Bless up everyone coming in. Massive respect. Yep. Then we have Mark Allen in the building. Dancer, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Ron Brown. The game is on the Concacaf YouTube channel, but it's not starting until at least the next 50 minutes. But what we have done, we always set our streams. We chop up every single thing that took place and what will be coming, so we can give our opinion on it. All right. Yes. So Bent, Brown, Edley, and Campbell Rice. Campbell Rice look much better over the right back side, so I think Campbell Rice might hold his position, right? Brown, I thought Brown's best game, Brown was doing very good, and after he came out, exactly what I told you took place, especially when the number 9 came on for Canada. What would have took place, and it really happened. So maybe for the number 5 can't start over Brown. We can clearly see that Brown offers something well. So I think we have to go back for Bent, Brown, Edley, and Campbell Rice. If they don't have any suspension, you have to go back for the entire back line. You cannot go any other way. All right. Yes. The game is on the screen. I don't know if you're seeing it on my screen. All details are on the screen when the game started. All right. Yes, so the time is on the screen. It's going to be in 50 minutes. And I don't know if you're hearing me because I just said it to someone else. So I don't know if you have the ability to hear me. Yeah, hope you do. Yes, so in midfield now, Lyle did start. I thought he looked lively, right? Maybe because he's such of a forward threat but I saw him made tackles as well. He was a he was a small, diminutive, rough player. He was doing everything. Because he won tackles in the game, he was dribbling, had a big chance, missed it, but he created chances also. So he definitely offers something to the Jamaica team. To be honest, yes. When you look at Howell, and Young, Jump and Howell did do better than the previous games. Right. I think Howell continues with his poor games, and I just believe that I heard every Jamaican tell me how good he is, but I know to assess players. If he's decent around the matches that you watch, maybe he's more comfortable in that environment. You understand me? That's the only thing I can say. But he doesn't hold his head up when he's dribbling or passing, and that is a feat that you have to have in order to do those things. And that's why he kept running past one player and then run straight into two players, because you can't see who is in front of you. And the reason why you could get away with that in Jamaica's range, spatial awareness, or not spatial awareness, reaction timing is way, way lower than all other leagues, because Jamaica is a poorer league. All right? So the spacing that he gets is way more. So he has more time on the ball. That's the reason why he could have done that and get away with it. So what you're seeing now, the U20s that you're seeing here, is a faster pace than the actual JPL in Jamaica. That's what you're seeing here. And that's why every single time he holds up his head, the guys them are already on him. Remember, these are still professional players, you know. Some of them might seem like they're young, like they're 18, 19, but they are in clubs. They are in MLSs. They are in Liga Meki. They are playing in Costa Rica. They are playing in Honduras. All of those are high-level leagues. You understand me? So maybe the top end players, like the biggest contracted players, are not on the U20 teams, but they are actually um, quality players. So the reaction time is closer. So all you're telling me, to Jamaican standard, this player is a good player, but to CONCACAF U20 standard is not up to that billing. That's what it's saying. Like the facts is saying that. So I can understand, but at the same time, it's definitely showing you up what Jamaica quality is, and it's kinda lower than what most people would believe. Yes, it's kind of lower, and that's what we're seeing now. I think the U20 is really showing up a lot. It's kind of lower, yes, but you would say then, oh, Lyle is performing. Lyle doesn't really use much things to perform, all right? Yes, Lyle is a player that can perform pretty much anywhere he goes because he doesn't really play in a system. He's going to always be a freedom style player. That's the difference with Lyle. And you realize he's out on the wide areas. You understand me? So that is the big difference. He's out on the wide areas. One is centrally. You can't hide centrally. Centrally, you can't hide because people is there to expose you, because that's where everything actually plays through. So that's why if Lyle might be playing in the middle, you could have maybe exposed him a lot more, his size, and maybe you would see a lot more reaction time and shows up in that conversation. But he's not out there. He's a wide player, you know. So he only can learn from this opportunity. All right. And when he goes back to the JPL, he's better for him to move to a different league in the future. You understand me? These things can only improve you if you're a serious person. If you're a serious person, these things can only improve you. We have our brother Omar Fowling in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Deco says, hope those young youth just come and play some good football and worry about the ref. I think I think this is the last game. You should say you can't. If you look at the last game and you say that the ref was refereeing against Jamaica, you would have been a liar. I think the ref actually ref in favor of Jamaica. So I think Jamaica should not go out and worry about the ref, because I think the entire tournament the ref was actually in favor of Jamaica. Majority of the calls were 50-50 and it goes in Jamaica's favor. So I think if they come out and play, don't worry about that, man. I'm convinced that speed live rent free in a man head on YouTube. Okay, I don't understand. I think Lyle actually said his favorite position is attacking midfield. Well, he's not playing in the attacking midfielder role today. He's playing out wide more. And so maybe all I'm saying is you don't see Lyle get exposed at this level, because it doesn't matter if he's not playing in there. I'm just saying, I'm just giving maybe an excuse for the next player to say maybe why the next player gets exposed so easily is because every single time he turns around, a player is there waiting on him. Lyle know that he's the last point of attack. When he gets the ball, he needs to just go to the byline, and if he can cut in, he cuts in. That's different. You have not so much responsibility. When Owil gave away the ball, what happened? The guy took the ball, played it down the right channel, and it turns into a goal instant. So that's the difference. So that means you have to have more spatial awareness. You have to know what is behind you and in front of you. Lyle just wants to know that if the ball passed the guy, he has a good chance to get back the ball. And then if he loses the ball, someone is behind him to help him out. Two stages: the midfielders, the central, and also the deep line defenders and the keeper for support. So it's not the same conversation, in my opinion. All right? Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So I'm giving Mr. Owil a way out. That's all. That's where I'm looking at it from. If you can understand where I'm coming from. All right? So Nolan and Bell would be the two players, outfield players, that could be competing with other players. Would they go down as the best forwards in the competition? I think Bell is nice. I think to me, Bell have more technical ability than Nolan. He's more of a floating player, so I would say he's a cam, central forward, and maybe out wide player. I don't see him as an out and out striker. Nolan could play an out and out striker role, but he still moves like a central forward from time to time. But I don't know where he's going to play. He has the size to play the striker, which is Nolan. Yeah. But for me, I would say the player that I would pick is Bell. I think Bell looks like he can compete with the higher level players. Them Nolan he looks good, like he has an eye for goal, but the technical ability from Bell, I think he out of this team that I'm seeing, I think he looks like the most technically gifted player, and you can see that he's in a high level system training. You see his touches when he moves into space. His spatial awareness is way, way higher than everybody else, including even Nolan as well. So I think Bell would be the one I would put up against the Americans and the Mexicans. I think he might be the most, on the starting lineup, the best player from on the starting lineup. Like you could see that, literally see that. So I don't know if you guys saw the same. Saw Jay in the chat agreeing with me. Yes, yeah, he's definitely the best touch player so far. Composure as well, and that is what I've always wanted to see in Jamaican players: the composure. And I think that changes everything for a Jamaican player if they can just have composure. So it maybe sounds simple to you in the blood, but you see when the game starts, because Jamaican players are so fast and so physical, the last thing they have is composure. Remember, we watch all the Jamaican guys them come through for years now, almost a decade, and the one thing they don't have is composure. And once they have composure, they are some of the best players you saw play not football at the highest echelon, but some of the best players came from this region. Ricardo Gardner, very good composure. He's one of the best players to ever come out of Concacaf. Um, Fuller has good, he has a temper situation sometimes in games, but he has good composure as well, and he scores some of the best goals ever to score in the Premier League and the English League, and he's from the Concacaf region. In Jamaica, Jermaine U, composure. I saw him dominated Jamaica without walking, pretty much just standing in one space and just pinging ball. And Jermaine Yu does that. Andy Williams, an ex player with good composure, and he has good engine on him. So he's a perfect example of a Jamaican player. Extreme engine, but good composure. And Andy Williams was wicked. All right. Maybe some of you guys are too young to know Andy Williams, but if you know Andy Williams, that tells me you're a little bit older. Yes, you're a little bit older. All right, so Andy Williams would be one of those dudes. Luton Shelton. Luton Shelton was the central forward winger player. I think he died, but he was a serious technical player. Forward, literal forward player. I think he was different. He was better than even Ricardo Fuller them touches. Luton Shelton. That one was a good one. And then he had one more guy that played in the USL. USL. I forgot his name. He was a good touch player as well, but still needed to learn. Maybe if he learned it from earlier, he would have been better. But he had some good players that came through Jamaica's system. All right, so that's what's up as it relates to the composure. All right, yes, and Rudolph Austin. No, no, no. I never said Rudolph Austin. No, 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 no. No, Mr. Gart. I am not going to tell people that Rudolph Austin, is on my list of players with composure. All right, I think players with no composure, even though he played in the middle, would have been Rudolph Austin at the top of my list. Damian Lowe in that list as well. Who else? Shorty Malcolm had some tough tackles in him as well. Peter Cargill. Peter Cargill had composure for a deeper line midfielder. I forgot. I couldn't believe I forgot Peter Cargill. Peter Cargill was very, very good. You had a defender as well, one that went to England as well. He would have been on the no composure list. I forgot his name. Was it Stu Peas? Stu Peas was his name. Somebody will tell me his full name. Yes, yes, yes. He's on my list. My top five would have to be Damian Lowe, Austin, Stu Peas, Shorty Malcolm, And who else? Who else? Who else? Walter Boy had composure, you know. Pepe. Pepe, yeah, Pepe on my list. Walter Boy had composure, regardless of how people think that he's the Dan Dada. He had composure as well. So those are my top five lack of composure type player that came out of the Jamaica system. All right, they are still good players, like for their time, because Pepe was very good. Pepe was very good. Pepe left from either Major League or Simba. I think Major League he left from and went into the national team, and he made it to England as well. So he had to have something in him to make it so far, and he actually went to England, and I think he spent longer than Walter Boyd. All right. Claude Davis. Claude Davis, I'm talking. Claude Davis. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Claude. People, we are around a long time, and you saw that we love the football, all right? Yes. Hagler. Hagler. Okay, all right. Yes, German U is on the list of players that has composure. I did my top five with composure and without composure. So I gave my so you guys can give your top five in each locations, all right? With composure, like the best players you have ever seen play for Jamaica, with composure, and the one them without composure. I will know which age group you are in based on your answer. Because if your age group, if you tell me that um, Leon Bailey, Kaheem Dixon, I know that you're nothing more than 15 years old or 20 years old max. Tyrone Marshall, Tyrone Marshall had composure. Tyrone Marshall had composure. All right. So he would be one of the defenders with composure. Markline in the house. Massive. Guys, as a coming, we have 130 in the house. Let we set a target. Let we go over 200 likes, blood. All right. You guys are here. Thump up the like button and let me support the thing. All right. Key Kelly, Durant, Tatty Brown. Most composures mindset says. So mindset is already telling me from me as Tatty Brown in his team. He's over 35 going to 45 years old. All right. So we are dating ourselves. Haka. Pinnock. Pinnock is not Jamaican born, right? So Pinnock wouldn't be on it, but Pinnock, yes, Pinnock has composure. I think Pinnock could have been one of the highest level defenders with composure. But that means Omzo is 20 odd, all right? If he's talking about Pinnock. T-Gat, all right? T-Gat. They told me about T-Gat, but I've not watched enough of T-Gat. Yes, I have not watched enough. Van, big up yourself. Double Stew, big up yourself as well, all right? Onandilo, ooh, Onandilo is a tough one, because people, Onandilo was not a bad player, The true thing is, Onandilo, we don't know what position is his strongest position, because he plays forward, midfield, and also defense. So I think the forward would have been a more target location, and but he plays out wide as well. Um, I think Onandilo I think might be the one of the most physically imposing player ever played for Jamaica, and also one of the best position per, like he can play multiple positions. Yes, he plays multiple position, like surprisingly that's why maybe they thought to give his son the defensive midfielder role. I honestly believe so. Maybe that's why they gave him son in the role, because they believe that he can adjust just like his father. Yes, but his father was actually better than him. Onandilo is the best footballer in Jamaica's history, in my opinion. Duckland, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. He's one of I don't think he's the best footballer in Jamaica's history. Jamaica have too much footballers. Ricardo why you guys always disrespect Ricardo Gardner, blood? Liam Bailey, Ricardo Gardner, um, you had this goalkeeper Warren Barrett. You have I'm talking about players Ricardo Fuller also. No, I don't think Nandelo goes to the best list. I think Nandelo will struggle to make the top 10. But if you say gifted, like natural talent, um, to play the game, I actually believe he's up there. That's what I would agree with you. He's up there with the natural talent. But these guys have reached further. Remember, Ricardo Gardner was dubbed to go. Ricardo Gardner at one point was the second best left back in England. Not in England, and wanted by Real Madrid, blood. We need to stop this disrespect of Ricardo Gardner, blood. Ricardo Gardner is, is still the most highest rated player ever came from Jamaica. Like, and played for the national team. I have never heard an ex-player link with Real Madrid and be the second best player in a position in a league as high as England. That never happened before, especially when they played for Jamaica. The closest came to that was Ethan Pinnock, and he was maybe the third. He was the first statistical best centre back in three categories. Ethan Pinnock did that 2 years in the Premier League, but you had Van Dijk and those guys that were ahead of him same way. So I think Gardner need to get his flowers. Maybe because you guys are younger, that's why you don't know those things. But you can go and research them yourself, and I think you guys will come back with more respect for that player. Natural talent, Walter Boyd and Bibi Garden. Link to club no mean anything when it comes to best. But all right, then take out the link to club. Ricardo Gardner was playing in one of the highest rated leagues in the world, and he was one of the best position best player in a particular position. Onandelo did went to England. Obviously, things reached him. You have to do the research for you to know that. So maybe he could have gone to a higher level, but Onandelo have never played nowhere close to the level as Ricardo Gardner. So if a man plays a super higher level than you and also achieved a super higher level than you as well, at that level, that you have never even reached, he's the second best at that level in the entire world. And you're going to really have a conversation to compare both of them? I don't think so. Okay, low is your favorite. Okay, that makes sense. But as it relates to achievements, Gardner is light years above Onandelo. Light years, like it is disrespectful to even compare both of them. Yeah, based on the achievement of Ricardo Gardner. Ricardo Gardner was. What JJ Akacha said about Ricardo Gardner, he's one of the best fullbacks he ever saw play football. JJ Akacha, which they said is maybe the third skillest footballer ever played football. Said that about Ricardo Gardner. Obviously, I was born in the same time, so that's why I know so much about the player. But he was highly rated by every one of his peers. All right. So if one of the greatest footballers tell you that this guy was one of the most naturally gifted footballer that plays fullback in that time, he got his respect. Remember, that's the time when he had Roberto Carlos and all of those guys, and they're still putting Ricardo Gardner up their blood. All right. And what you think about Walter Boyd? I've heard stories about Walter Boyd. Um, Walter Boyd, this Walter Boyd never really had the opportunity to show anything at any level. So it's hard for me to rate Walter Boyd. I think Walter Boyd go below even Gardner as well. Yeah, go below Anandelo, because at least we saw Anandelo a little bit more than Walter Boyd. Obviously, people would say that it's behavior problem or whatever they want to say about him. I still have to put him below the other guys in that achieves more. All right, or plays for the national team more and does more than him. So Onandelo would go above Walter Boyd for me. But Gardner, I can't put Gardner Onandelo above Gardner, Fuller, even Leon Bailey, Blake, um, Warren Barrett. Those guys really did a lot for Jamaica national team. And then if you put the overseas guys in, you can't put him over Pinnock. You can't put him over Paul All, Burton. You can't put him over those dudes. I don't think Lowe and Gardner should be compared. Two different players. Yes, but people can, because we're looking at their overall production for both club and country. All right, yes. Okacha was good, but way overhyped. Oh my God. Wow. The man said Okacha is overhyped. Do you guys agree that? Nah, 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 nah. Okacha. When you see certain footballers play football, Ronaldinho, some people would say that means you would say Ronaldinho is overhyped as well. You have some players, when you see them, it doesn't matter which team they are playing in. They are like not normal. Like they command a different level of presence. You understand me? So you have Okacha, you have Ronaldinho, Ian Robin. Um, you had one Payet that played for West Ham. Payet playing for West Ham was the perfect example. When Payet actually playing for West Ham, everybody trying to mark him out of a game. First, he can score a free kick from 35, 45 yards. He's one of the highest level tricksters. The way he moves. Look at Doku. Look at Doku. Doku is pretty much almost looking like he's defying the laws of gravity. So you pretty much cannot stop him. You have to start marking space. And so sometimes players command a different level of respect for them, even if they have not achieved certain things as the others. They still go into certain box. So that's why when I heard you guys have an affinity for players, I still go and look, because maybe they have those it factors that maybe required you to pay more attention. You understand? Yes. If we're talking about natural talent, boy, it is way above everybody. His achievement is very poor. Well, I've watched almost every game that I could have found for Walter Boyd, and I want to say that maybe you guys had a lot more love for him than actually how good he was. It's like he never gave me the feeling as a catcher them, or Payet them, or Ronaldinho them, and you guys try to put him up into that tier as if he's the skillest player. You know, I don't think he was that. I think he was a good wing forward. He was a wing forward before wing forwards. That's what Walter Boy was. A wing forward. He was a Thierry Henry type player instead of a actual raw striker. That's what he was. And he was nippy. He was a nippy player. You understand me? So yeah, that's what I would say about Walter Boy. But I think that a lot of players, I think Ricardo Fuller is actually better than Walter Boy. And I don't think it's close either. As a actual production player, and Ricardo Fuller never got any respect in Jamaica. When I heard his story, nobody really respected him. And Ricardo Fuller's touches, spatial awareness, I don't think Walter Boyd is even close to that. And Ricardo Fuller showed that at the highest level. At the highest level. But anyways, we gone into history, people. I will do a stream for that blood, all right? Because good conversation, all right? Good conversation. All right, Okacha gets A for skill and C for finishing. Yeah. He was a creator. All right, so people, if you don't know about the conversation, please go and research those players. They had played for Jamaica. The ones that we have pointed out that is Jamaican. Just go and research them if you're younger, and definitely you will find out. If we're saying certain players not better than other players, remember we're comparing them to the highest level in the world. All right, so we are not disrespecting your players. We are not disrespecting your players. JD, no one talks about Peter Cargill. I spoke about Peter Cargill. I put Peter Cargill as one of the only defensive centrals with composure in that time. They brought it in in 1998 camp for that reason, and he was the one settled Jamaica ship. You understand me? Yes. So I did spoke about Peter Cargill. Yes. All right, so guys, the time is running, people. Let me try and get the lineups. Let me get the official lineup, and then we can put it on the screen because it should be out by now. All right, people. All right, so the official lineup is out. I'm going to put it on the screen here, so you guys can see it. So that was the older one. All right, let me know if you guys like this setup, where in which we have everything on the screen. All right, for you. All right, so that is the official one. So Grant gets back his start. Brown comes back in. Bent, Edley, and Campbell. Dennis comes back in. Jump. Jump Owil. Owil gets back a play again. Owil is there again. Berger, Bell, Scott, and Nolan. So they took out Lyle and kept Owil in and put Berger in. All right. Billy, do you think Pep treated Savinho unfairly? Pep has that behavior about him, but I have to properly look at it to give you an answer on it. Yes, Kingsley in the house. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. So we have 116 hours. Please do it like button. Let we fly over 100. We should be over 100. You know, these conversation that we're having is legendary. You know, so if we don't have 100 for that conversation in the blood, all right, that show you we know Jamaican history and football history blood. All right, yes. At least for the last 60 years. I can't tell you that I have so much history past the last 60 years, you know? Yes. But 60 years is still a lot. Don't. 60 years is still a lot. All right. So give me the likes count if you have flash past 100 so we can double it up on the 200. All right. So the lineup, let me know if you guys are okay with lineup. Lyle comes out, Berger comes in, Bell stays. And Scott comes back in. So Scott and Berger comes in. Okay, Scott and Berger comes in. Lyle comes out. Hmm. So Jay, no, I'm not 60 years old, but I said I have knowledge around 60 years of football. But that's a good amount, right? It's a good amount, you know. So for me, I don't know what happened with the coach and this one player. I don't know what's the force with this one player, and I don't know how he picks his 21s because you're telling me that you don't have a replacement for one player. And I think you can't pick a squad that is over reliant on one player, and maybe it's going to be the downfall of him. You know. I am not 52. I look younger than 20 year old person. So how can I be 52, blood? My genes is not that good, blood. Why does he keep playing Scott? You don't like Eddie lost on penalties. Yeah, I thought that Eddie gave away the game. Costa Rica. So this is the first game I saw Costa Rica. Pretty much never had so much opportunities, you know, and they gave them the goal. All right, so people, let me know. And then for Canada, you have Abraham in goal. Kozlovsky with Samson, Bruno, Chukwu, Lima, Judelson, Fortier, Mackenzie, Roach starts today. He was deadly when he came on. Should have had maybe 3 goals or so. All right. And you have Ayinero as the 2 upfront players. So they are going with more pace. And Jamaica make some change. Jamaica take out their pace because Scott and Berger are not the quick nippy players as to what I saw. Bell and Nolan are not the quick nippy players, but they use good engine to get themselves around. But Lyle is the nippy one that uses trickery to get himself around. So I think it's a more workman-like team rather than the skill set. Okay, Triple J said them like Lyle starts. Okay, that is not that's not good because maybe the game might be out of sight before Lyle comes in. Because remember what Lyle does good, you know, is to put the Canadians on their back foot. All right, I don't think much other players put the Canadians on their back foot, and that is something that they need to look out for. You understand me? I think that really helped Jamaica. Um, I honestly believe that they don't value the amount the putting on the back foot conversation. I thought that what Lyle did really helped Jamaica bigger than what people giving it value. All right, because when he pushed back that back line, remember to be Canada dominate the whole game. If you take him out the game, he's the one that always the threat that they know can break 2 lines. So without him in the game, they are going to just camp on the halfway pitch. unless you have to figure a way to work it out. So I think maybe the coach can get this wrong, because if someone else can't replicate what Lyle does, which none of them can. So that could be a recipe for disaster. But let's see, he's the coach. He knows what he's seeing in training. So let's see if Owil is going to get a much more freer role because Lyle is not in the team. Because maybe because Lyle in the team, Owil has to drop back a lot more and do more defensive duty because Lyle is the one free roamer and he's the more skiller one. So let's see. Maybe that's what he wants to do. Give Owil a free roam. So let's see if that's the way it goes. All right. That's the only thing I can truly say. Yeah, we will see. But I thought that there it's gonna be. I think that is a big mistake of not starting him. I think that's a big mistake because he adds a different value. I would literally take out either Bell or Nolan out of the front line just to keep him on the field, just to be as effective for the first 50 minutes. Just to try and tire them out. You have to give them something else to worry about. You get me? Well, we are going to assess his situation because obviously they kept getting results. So that's why people keep saying that, yes, he's doing good. But if you look at the games, then I think he struggles as a coach. I think maybe with a better coach, Jamaica could have done slightly better as well in certain moments. So, but we are going to assess it after. We're going to give our final numbers after. All right? Yes, but I would say Lyle is the one that most other teams would have feared because he can take on people one on one. What Bell and Nolan does is to slide, cut on the soft shoulders. So they use the football to do their work. Like work off the football, run to angles. That's what they use. Lyle literally create angles by his dribbling skills. You know who was the bomber? Andy Williams was the bomber. Man, them sell the game before it even start. No, 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 no. It may be the coach of his as planned. So let's see if it works out. We're gonna give him a chance, guys. We have 18 more minutes before the game starts. And for all my brothers that's in the African region, I am not done with Africa. I've just paused the situation due to the fact that I said I wanted to pay attention to U20s because the U20s will be a indicator of how your national team will be going. So I want to see if I'm wasting my time watching the Jamaica national team. You understand me? Yes. Why we have no footage of those guys? Is he still coaching? Yeah, you have footage of Andy Williams, man. Andy Williams played long in the actual MLS, so you have a lot of footage of Andy Williams. I think Andy Williams has the most footage out of everyone else. Yeah, he played late. I think he played in late 30s as well. Yes, because he was a very good servant in the MLS. Yes. All right. So we saw both Canada and Jamaica's lineup. The odds still stays the same. Based off the lineup, Canada is a massive favorites, but as what we saw 80 came out. Costa Rica was the favorites, and 80 looked like the better team. So maybe Jamaica can pull off something like that. Maybe that's what they are working on. I kind of doubt it still because I think that 80 to me, based on how 80 moves the ball, slightly more impressed with 80's midfield and Jamaica's midfield. Yeah. The forwards for 80 and Jamaica are the same. Maybe Whitey as 80 is better for sure. 80's wing players are ridiculous. 80's wing players might be some of the most flavored players in the entire competition. Um, like how we like Lyle, 80 have two wing players doing the same thing. And that's why they caused Costa Rica so much problems because Costa Rica had to drop their fullbacks so they couldn't crowd 80. That's what dominant teams does. Once they can pin you back, you can't do much. So that what he's telling me, that means he's conceding possession to Canada and trying to break off the counter, but be more solid in midfield. That's what I think he's going. The last game he was much more braver because he knew that he qualified already, and trying to go for the first position. Yeah, that's what I think based on what I'm seeing in this position, this formation. You feel confident when Anandi a start. Okay. All right, so we have 15 more minutes. Let me know if you guys have any problems finding the game. All right, because I'm going to set the game up right here. No, I am explaining. Travis, I watch every game, so I take information from everything. So I have to give out as much information. All right. So I'm just saying that what Haiti did yesterday is what put Costa Rica under pressure. Without that, Costa Rica would have just dominated them on the ball and gradually score. You understand me? So I'm just giving you an example. Chevis, come on, man. We have to reason, We have to reason with only facts. So I'm watching. So I'm not on the internet, so I'm watching the games, writing my stuff down. I take these things serious in the blood. All right. So for me, I think Burger and Scott Oil, um, may, maybe Burger out of the three would have said you could have given an next chance, but Scott and Oil, I heard a lot of people complaining. Big up yourself, Jerry. Thanks for being here. Boss Thomas in the house, James Jackson in the house as well. The Asian centre back that give away the penalty needs a beating. Yes, I think but I'm trying to show you. My point was to show you what caused the problem. So though when you have not so much technical ability in the middle, you have to rely on the wing plays to push back teams. So you can't have no technical ability in the middle and then no speed on the wing. That is a recipe for disaster. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. All right. So people, give me some predictions. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? You have confidence? Lineup is on the screen. You have any confidence? Let me know. All right. Cause we soon have coverage, guys. We soon have coverage. Coverage is coming soon. Let me see if we hit over 100. I went on the phone and never checked the likes. We have not hit 100 people. I am disappointed in you dudes. All right? Yes, the fact that we have not hit 100. Our target is 200. Oh my god, we have two times the amount here. I just want to know from now because you seems to be always right. No, 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 no. You're not going to use me to bet on things and don't pay me back. At least donate back to my channel when you get things right. All right. Nolan is captain of the U17 team, not the U20. Owell is the captain. He must start. Imaxit. What? Travis, what are you talking about? Oh, you mean captains must start? Oh, you mean captains must start? What are you talking about? Travis, you don't see captain go on bench. So, Travis, so you pick a player to make sure they're the captain. So they have to stay in the field. Chevy, something is wrong with you. Big yourself, Sherman Scott. Thanks for being here. All right, so we have the shape of football, which is Mr. Africa, and says 3-2 to Canada for my for the win is my prediction. Oh, was the score for Nigeria? Cause I knew you wanted Nigeria to go home, so you can say you said that. So what was the final score? Nigeria made it through because I need my Afghan game. All right, and I need Nigeria. I need Jollof Derby. All right. Yes. So let me know if it's Jollof Derby or not. I can bet you anything, JD. Say Agapan. Well, I have to give my credit. I definitely watch the games. Yep, he's definitely conceding possession. That's why he's playing Burger. Yes, so that's what I think. JD, will you give the people your prediction? Well, hold on. Travis says 3-1 to Jamaica. All right. Travis said 3-1 to Jamaica. All right. So let me give out the Let me give. All right, JD. For the oil eaters, his role is different in the U20 than when he plays for Travis. Life is not about eating. It's about information that passes, and people change their opinions because I know that nobody had a problem with oil before this starts. The reason why they have a problem with him because they saw him play no Travis, and they're saying what's going on with this dude. We can clearly see that he's not the best cut of the others that we're seeing. So why our coach doing this? You understand me, Travis? So it's not about it's about what you did. You understand me, Travis? So the truth is, I love this chat way more. They can call out a person that tells me they are not infatuated with one individual. Or they don't believe in folklores. They're just going off the facts. Okay, this is the person that's not good here. Let me replace him with that person. So, and I think that's what will take Jamaica forward, period, as a country, and also definitely in our football. Because before, in my time growing up, we hug on to things too much, and it's like nothing can't beat this. So we build a story around it and forced it to be right. When more likely we have the answer on the bench, and we don't do that because of our way of thinking. Well, now we need to put more in education towards it, and it's not going to be based off folklores anymore. So if a person not performing good, if it's a next JPL player, we will take the next JPL player, because Lyle is a Jamaican-born player playing in Jamaica. So people saying they wanted Lyle above him, that simple means, Travis, they have seen what Lyle did, and they thought that Lyle can honestly offer more. That's all I think, Travis. Yes, Travis, because he kept doing nothing and nothing and nothing. So that's the reason I think Lyle never started. And when Lyle started, Lyle came on, Travis, in the second game, and he did well. I said, damn, the people started to beat me, Travis, because I said, leave Lyle on the bench, man. Why not keep on hyping up Lyle every time you find an ex Jamaican kid that you want to desperately hype up? And I saw the player, and I give the players respect. You understand me, Travis? So we should have a right to change based on when information actually changes. You know? Yes. So I don't think the chat is biased. I think the chat is just being honest as to what they're seeing. All right. So people, we are about to get coverage, or I think we have coverage already. All right. So let me try and get my phone up. All right. So guys, the game time is already upon us. So, guys, we just got two predictions. We need more than two predictions. Come on, man. How can we have two predictions on a World Cup qualifying night? We need more predictions, all right? Footy start. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to get it here. I'm trying to get it here. All right, footy start. All right, no more excuse, people. We got to do this. All right, you see Africans already confident coming over. Oh, 3-1. It's 3-2. Canada, you know? So he's feeling himself, you know? All right, so 2-1 Canada. Damian Dash goes for JD. The fans on YouTube are not the coach. Yes, but Travis, all right, based on how you speak, and I'm going to show you how primitive thinking is a problem in holding back countries' actual success. So based on how you're talking, nobody should speak because they are the coach. They are not the coach. So free speech is not permitted. So what we need to do is pack up off YouTube, come off YouTube, and then just let the coach do his thing. Then you don't have any viewership. You don't have anybody supporting it. You don't have anybody pushing it. So that tells you Jamaica is just gonna go continuously go in deeper and deeper in a hole instead of actually evolve. You understand me, Travis? So the way you can't think that way. We are in a different time, blood. All right. So just get to the time, Travis. All right. Not people are free will. You know, it's called the internet. You know, people are free will, blood. And if you can see something, you can criticize it. All right. Yes. Who name Africans? I think the shape of football. That's his new name on YouTube. He said he's a top African content creator, you know? The top three. That's what I heard on his platform. I was there. So I never knew that the guy just rebranded and disappeared to Africa and became superstar over there. Yes, I don't know where we are gonna check, you know. I need to check in to figure out, you know. Picky Frost says 2-1 Jamaica. All right. The Canadians singing their anthem with so much passion. They really believe that they're going to win. JD, you have opinions, so do I. We yes, but Jesus Christ. All right, Travis, you have opinion. State your opinion, but the others have opinion as well. All right. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Please help Travis. Hmm. All right, come on, come on, give me something nice. This would definitely help the nation because I don't think much people believe in football anymore after the Reggae Boys did not qualify after the soup group. So I think this U20 can really put something back up to the table. You understand me? Yes. So let's see if we can get something back up on the table. Oh, you need the game in the Discord? All right, no problem, big boss. Let me put the game in the Discord. That's why I asked people, if they wanted the game in the Discord, and nobody said anything. So I am not people. I'm not even fighting with anybody. I'm just doing my thing. All right. If you guys want the games, you let me know the game should go in the Discord, and I will just drop it in there. If you don't tell me anything, I ain't doing nothing, blood. All right. Thank you, thank you, Gart. It's in the Discord now. It's in the Discord. All right. All right. Mirak said JAB Canada to qualify in the Youth 17 and will do it again. All right. Jim Jackson, big up yourself. Lyle not starting. No, he's not starting. All right. Demo says, Demo, I am not in it with you. Demo, you is the only one cannot come here and talk about Jamaica losing. Demo must be on drugs. Dima, why would you ever say something like that? You are the most Jamaican centric human being that use no data to nothing. You just said Jamaica, you said Jamaica even would beat Spain. So you are not going to tell me that little small Canada beating Jamaica blood. All right? Yeah, I am not believing Dima. Dima must be drinking. People check Dima pulse. He can't be the same Dima. It has to be an ex Dima clone or something like that. Dima clone, present yourself. I think we don't get the start that we got the other day, because Lyle is not on the field. I have to wait and see the over the top ball. But you know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to go with them getting two early goals. I think I'm going to go with the same 2-2, but it's going to go in reverse because I think he's going to put Lyle on after. And maybe Canada will feel comfortable. So I think it goes to extra time, and then we can give a different prediction. So 2-2, but 2 for Canada first, because I do believe that extra threat from out wide. I'm not seeing it in this squad, in this lineup, and I think Canada will take advantage of it. So hear me out, people. 2-2 can easily well turn 4-0. Because if they score the 2 goals and then they have to sit back, they are going to be comfortable to pass through Jamaica. And that number 9 came on and could have had a trick. And I think Brown will do good, but I think Brown will still struggle with him. We saw the physicality that they do possess. He does possess, yeah. I can never win on this channel, laugh out loud. I say Jamaica win, I get beaten. I say Jamaica lose, still get beaten. Yes. I have seen Jamaica struggled going forward without Lyle. So let's see if we can be. Yes, I want to see who is going to be the threat. No, because Lyle brought such a difference in the team, and then he's not there. So I don't know if it's an injury or something. Yes, we're going to give him. He get this opportunity to show what he's all about. But so far, I think that Canada will win the first half. So if Jamaica wins it, that would be good. All right, so far they said Jamaica will be playing a 4-3-3 system or a 4-2-1-2-1 system, where in which Owell and Jump playing deeper, and Bell in between the middle, Scott and Berger wide, and Nolan up front. Brown, Edley, Campbell, Dennis, and Bent with Grant, which Grant have been an outstanding goalkeeper. I got to keep on give him his credit. He has been exceptional. I rewatched some of the games, and the more we watch it, it's the more I gave him more respect. All right, so guys, have we hit the 200 marks and the like? If you have not hit it, please do get the likes up on the actual screen. Play by play will be added at some point. All right. All right. So play by play, added match starts and everything. All right. So let me enjoy the game. Look at what you see and let me know. All right. All right. So Canada goes long. Jamaica clears its line and it's back to Canada. Abraham plays it wide to Chuku. Acres of space Jamaica giving them. Poor pass in the middle for Canada. No, it's not a poor pass. Turns out to be a good cut pass. Canada coming down the wide left and it got blocked. Clearance here for Jamaica. Up the pitch, back to the goalkeeper of Canada. He was way outside his goal, but it wasn't a strike, just trying to clear his line. So clearly, Jamaica starting off a little bit more cautious, which I don't like that because you're giving back the ball. You're giving back the ball to Canada. All right. Yes, it kicks off now. It kicks off. Game is in the Discord. If you're just coming through Discord in the description and in the lobby section of the of the Discord. Wide here, down the left hand side, whipping cross here for Canada. Empty opportunity. I think that should have been 1-0 already for Canada. He puts it wide, and Lima puts it wide from 10 yards. Nobody marking him. He peels away. No, around 15 yards. 15 yards. If he puts it on target, I still believe that our keeper would do something. Our keeper would do something. But that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity already missed for Canada, and it's what 2 minutes in the game. All right, Jamaica through the middle, Grant to jump, plays it wide left, bent, pushed it back in midfield, and Jamaica might win a free kick here. Yes, they did. Right on the halfway line. So that's why you can't drop too deep because they're getting in between. I think Lima and those players thrive on situation like that. So Grant back on the ball. Grant plays it in midfield. Forced it in the middle. Jamaica lost it. Canada continues to play. And he's going to give a free kick as well. Canadian had the ball, but they said he uses his arm or something. Yeah. Player is down. Oh, yes. He definitely uses his arm. Definitely uses his arm. Yeah. So the Canadian starts very physical, and we have Nolan down very early in the game. Says he got, but I think it's not anywhere else. Like not is a face it, so it's not anything else damaging. Yeah, and the captain today is Nolan. People, Travis, the captain is Nolan today. Captain is Nolan. Yeah. I think that's a dirty play. That's too much force in. That's a dirty play. I think VAR can look at that. You don't think VAR deserve to look at that, guys? Let me know. Think that is slightly of a dirty play for me. In my opinion, I think you could look at it and say it's a dirty play because little force was behind it. In my opinion, still, I'm not trying to start anything, but that's my viewpoint. Yes, Well, I need we brought in more midfielders, or more slower players, so we need to at least try to get onto some ball. Yes, I think that ball in his that poke in his eye should have been investigated a little bit more. But the game continues. Player is back on the pitch. Canada works down the right hand side. Good ball inside again. He's gonna whip it across. Wonderful save for Jamaica. Almost 2-0. Almost a next chance. A next chance, people. A next chance. Almost a next goal. And that would have been an own goal. He kicks it over his bar. But he had to save it because it would have been tapping. A next clear chance again. I don't know what the approach. We have not seen it as yet, but poor start for Jamaica so far. Poor start. Corner coming in for Canada. And on the Canadian side, they need to take advantage of this because Jamaica can pounce and get something on the other side. And then all of your hard work came. That's what people are from Canada listening. Yeah. But so far, it's a very good start for Canada. And Jamaica is in all sorts of problems. Maybe they could have down up 2-0 already. I don't know what happened. The midfield is not holding on to the ball. Defense line clearing the ball. Canada overrated too early. Kingsley, I am very sorry, Kingsley. A next true pass again. Canada is on the backside. Jamaica recovering. Strength again. Oh my God. Another miss from 6 yard. So that's three big chances Canada missed in literal 6 minutes. That's not a freak. That's not a foul. Oh, the Jamaican trying to shield the ball out. He gets around him and put it back in the part of Graham Roach, and Graham Roach from around 8 or 9 yards skies it. I Kingsley, I don't think they are overrated at all. I think they are coming with a different approach, but I don't like this approach from Jamaica. I don't like this approach from Jamaica at all. We're just inviting them to score or something. We're going to only wait until they score. All right, so we have Grant on the ball. Force it to the middle. We have to put it over the top. Canada intercept it back centrally. And they're starting a break again. And no, Jamaicans, wonderful. Finally, a Jamaican got close to him, but he's still good control here, still on the ball. Nice defending here for Jamaica, but we clear the lines and gave it straight back to them. All right, we're trying to chase it, but it's back to the keeper, and it's 1-3, so it's an easy one. Okay, Kingsley, based on what they are doing, that's not overhype at all. I think they have started very good. Um, And to be honest, Jamaica could have been 3-0, or maybe should have been 3-0 down. So you can't say one team is overhyped when the next one pretty much dominating chances, plays every damn thing. All right, so let's see. We need a spell that we get the ball and move around. So back on at Canada, Canada pinging the ball around at a faster pace, and at some point we're going to give it away. All right, so Canada working to the left hand side. Jamaica trying to close down. Good skills here from Canada. Gets inside, beats one, beats two. Good tackle again from Jamaica, but they gave it straight back to Canada. And Canada still on the left hand side. Well, they put him as the ex captain so they can remove him. So far, we can't blame him, because nobody really getting on the ball. Jamaica finally got a ball inside Canada's box and got a shot off. Not the best shot, but a shot off. That will put some pressure. That will put some pressure on the Canadians. Che Gardner is on the bench. I think he's on the bench. He was on the bench last time he came on for just a few minutes. Well, we got a touch just a while ago, so maybe you just a late start. So let's see. We give him an opportunity, and the fact that they never scored all of those chances that they got already, a wide ball here, poor touch from the Canadians, and throwing here coming for Jamaica. All right, Jamaica coming down the left hand side. Last ditch challenge, and this could be a yellow card for Canada. He said he touches the ball. So I don't know if VAR will go back. I don't think VAR is in it. So I think the yellow card stays. Let me see the replay. Oh, yes, that's a yellow card. So let's see if Jamaica can use that as an advantage. Well, Jamaica started slow, but Canada never scored all of their opportunities. So that's some motivation for Jamaica. That's some motivation. Let's see if Jamaica can pounce on them now. Because for the first 10 minutes, it's all Canada. But they kept missing. So Jamaica need to have a spell, and it looks like Jamaica can be on the ball a lot more. All right, Jamaica works it to the right-hand side. Switch here from Edley. Good work here for Jamaica inside. Oh, nice. Gets it inside. Had to reset. But that's decent because you reset, so you're keeping the ball. All right. Interception here, Canada. Canada might turn and start a break. Let's see Jamaica tracking back. All right, tracking back, but still Canada. 1-2 here for Canada. But, deflection took it in the wrong part. Lucky there for Jamaica. Very, very lucky. And Jamaica tried to play a through pass at the same time, so the game kind of opened up at the moment. But just a while ago, it's a big chance again for Canada, and it took a deflection off a Jamaican player. He never knew what to hit him because he never stopped the play, and he took it out of the part of the Canadian to tap it in the goal. So the entries that the Canadians are getting still open, very, very open. Jamaica had a nice entry just a while ago as well, but nothing clear as the Canadians. The only good thing you can say at this point, the Canadians are not finishing or not taking dangerous shots. Because for those opportunities, they should do it better with the shots that they are getting. And before the game going, JA 3 versus Canada 2. Okay. Well, I guess throughout the game we have to see those danger, but so far I'm not seeing it from Jamaica at all. All right, so Canada again breaking, whips it inside. Oh, everyone missed it. And it's back to Canada on the opposite side. Good 1-2 here from Canada. Puts it in early. Jamaica clears again. You can watch the game on the Concacaf YouTube channel. All right, so it's back to Canada. So Jamaica had like a 50-second relief, and it's back to Canada. Sell up, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? All right, so it's back to Grant. All right, let's see what Grant will do here. Grant trying to calm down the play. Andre, they have 3 or 4 big chances already in the game in 11 minutes. I don't know how much more braver you want. Next break again coming for Canada through the middle. 4 there, and look like he took a deflection. right in front of the goal. I don't know how much more Andre want them to be brave. I think they're playing very good. They're the better team by far. Jamaica can't play out none at all, and they are creating chances after chances. So I don't know how much braver they want. The luck. Remember, just a while ago they had one when they had an overlapping player running, and the ball hit a Jamaican player without him knowing. So you can't blame them for those things. The luck is just on Jamaica's side, and eventually they're gonna score if they continue doing these things. And Jamaica keep on not responding. All right, another chance here for Canada. Corner coming up. Change it to Belgium. Change it to Belgium, Shakwan. Belgium. Another corner again for Canada. At some point, Jamaica has to find a way out to get it out of their backs. So we have 15 minutes in, and Jamaica is still under pressure. On the Concacaf YouTube channel, that's where to watch it. All right, whipping cross again, and a free kick. A free kick comes in for Jamaica, so Jamaica will start inside the box. Jamaica need to hold on to the ball a little more. They need to hold on to the ball a little more when they have it. Don't just give it away. Don't just go along. It's causing a problem. All right, so Jamaica on the ball. Try to put it in midfield. Square pass, but poor control there. And he lost it. It's lost it, and this is a counter for Canada. If they pick the right pass, we are in problems. But poor touch there from the Canadian. And another poor pass here from the Canadian. But all right, respect Shakwan. Thanks. All right, get a few passes in, man. Oh God, man, stop giving them back the ball, man. You're gonna be tired, man. At some point, you're gonna be tired. All right, so Jamaica on the ball, works it wide left, goes over the top, gave it back to the Canadians. Second ball, gave it back to the Canadians. Canadians coming forward. Referee said continue playing, and their long range passes causing all sorts of problem for the Jamaicans. Beats one. Try to go for the square pass, put it inside. Good block again from Jamaica, and it's back to the Canadians. Oh no, Jamaican intercept. Let's see if they can pass out of the trap because the Canadians are there. No, they can't pass out of the trap. It's back to the Canadians. All right. All right. So Canada down left hand side. Good work here, Canada. And a last ditch tackle that came in. And the referee's what he's going to give a throw in to Canada or a free kick. What are you going to give? Or a late free kick call to Canada from the left hand side. Maybe Jamaica needs that break, like what the keeper always does. So you can talk to the coach because clearly we have gotten something wrong. I don't know what it is, but it's wrong. Because 20 minutes in a game, you can't have 2% of the ball. Our long throw in here, clearance, good clearance, Jamaica. Let's see if Jamaica can start a counter. Canada clears, Jamaica gets the ball. Let's see if he can do something out of this. Jamaica on the ball, works it inside, crowded by 3 players. And they had to reset, and it's back to Canada. Jesus Christ. All right, so we have Grant on the ball. Grant forced to put it wide. Jamaica under pressure, has to go over the top, and it's a throw into Canada. Early throw in here for Canada. Slip coverage. Canada still on the ball, coming down the right hand side. Jamaica dropping deeper and doing a good job. But the Canadians also doing a superb job to pass around the Jamaicans without any issues. They have no problem. Their spatial awareness is very, very elite. The Jamaicans can't even get close to them, to be honest. Hoping that they have good stamina. So we can maybe after 45 minutes when the stamina drop for the Canadians, they can keep on pushing. I don't think they're sleeping. Canada's superior at moving the football. And Jamaica dropping in a low block, trying to defend. And so far, luck and also good defending helped them to keep it 0-0. But I just wanted to give myself a true chance in the game by keeping Lyle on the field. So he can have a good outlet, because he can beat one or two players. Canada pressing. They can't press like this for the entire game. So let's see. All right, Jamaica on the ball. Jamaica goes long, which is keeper comes out, clear it. Second ball, drops to Jamaica in the middle. Bell works wide. Poor touch, but Jamaica still in control of the ball. Keeps it on the left hand side. All right, poor pass again from Jamaica, and it's a throw in for Jamaica. Yes, but Uptown, that's why I said maybe the goal score, maybe it's going to be a far, far away because if Canada score on Jamaica, it always seems like Canada has the better ability to pass through the lines and score again. So I don't see you give up a goal. So that couldn't be his strategy coming into this game. I think he just wants to be more physical in midfield. But Canada doing a superb job to not even make Jamaica have a midfield. You understand me? So that is something we have to work on. All right, a throw in here for Canada. Jamaica clears it, and it's a throw in again, deep up the pitch, almost on the halfway line. Canada still has the ball. Throw in Jamaica, clears it again. Canada has the ball, and I think they're going to go short this time, just to make sure it's not a throw in for the millionth time. This game feels like a 1-0 game. No, I think it's going to be more goals in it. I think Jamaica giving up way too much chances. So Canada will keep on coming forward. So either Jamaica gets in behind them or Canada keep on scoring while going through. I don't see them missing 15 big chances through the game. So I can see Canada scoring multiple goals or Jamaica scoring multiple goals over the top. But a nil-nil game, no. Nil-nil game, not in it. No, no. One team is too confident for it to be a nil-nil game. Canada resets it in the middle of the park, going wide right, puts it in over the top. Good control here for Canada, and good tackle here, Jamaica. Jamaica try to play it up, and the referee calls a foul for Jamaica. So free kick coming up for Jamaica. Inside our own half, so we still never really came out, and that is Nolan in our own half. So Nolan can't even get up the pitch to push back their defense. He's in our own half trying to get onto the ball. And Jamaica take a long shot from a million mile, gave it back to Canada. So it's Canada coming to break down Jamaica again. Canada works it wide right. So why we have so much midfielders in and we're not seeing any creativity? Because I thought that's what we brought in those guys for, the creativity. All right, Canada work it to the left hand side. Jamaica trying to close down. Canada has acres of space. Yes, we're a bit deep. Canada breaking through. Left hand side, good space in here. Let's see. Clearance here for Jamaica. Another corner coming up, Canada. Poor cross there from Canada. Maybe one whipping to the goal would have caused more problems. So thank God Canada not really capitalizing on some of these situations. So a corner coming up for Canada. It looked like the field too big. Okay, is it the same field or a different field? I don't know. All right, whipping there, clearance there for Jamaica. All right, I like that. I like that Jamaica making much more clearances. Um, Pass to the left hand side, Canada. Good block here, Jamaica. And referee calls a free kick again for Jamaica. But I think Jamaica's strategy is not to hold the football none at all. Just try to play like how they scored the first goal. They're gonna try something like that. Like it's nothing of any creativity. Just try to get it in the box as fast as possible and cause some problems. All right, so Jamaica on the break, coming down the left hand side. Good work here for Jamaica. All right, whip it in now. Put it in. Missed everybody. But Jamaica still on the ball. Puts it in to the box stick. What the hell is that? Good opportunity there for Nolan, but I don't know what he did. Let me see the angle to see if it's all right. So from the right hand side, we whipped it in. Nolan is on the back stick. Okay, he just never edited the ball properly. He never edited the ball properly. I don't think he edited the ball at all. The ball hits him. He went up to hit the ball hits him and never came off with no power at all because he was trying to buck it back to the goalkeeper to try something. He was at another, Zidane, he was at an odd angle. So to get it back to score, it would have been extremely difficult because he was too slant away from the goal. So he was trying to generate as much power, but he never even hit the ball none at all. He never even hit the ball none at all. The ball hit his head. So I don't know what he was doing for that to happen. And now Canada is on the break. Worked on the left hand side. On the right hand side, as you say, whips the ball in. Referee say continue to play. Put it in. Pan penalty spot and good block there from Jamaica. Another good block. A player is down, so I think the game is going to be stopped. Let me see which Jamaican player is down. 26 minutes in the game. Let me give you some numbers. Statistic. So far, shots off target, shots, 5 shots, 65%. Definitely what you're seeing, 4 corners, 5 shots to 3, Jamaica, 3 for Jamaica, 5 for Canada, 65% possession for Canada, though, because Jamaica not trying to have the football at this point. Yes, EJ. Yeah, definitely they tried a good 1-2 there. What Jamaica style is, 3 passes at most. But how long your energy can stay with 3 passes at most. That's my problem with Jamaica. You know, it has to be more passes and like keep the ball for some time. It's too much on Canada dominating the play. Yeah, at least 40% of the position need to be on your side. No, you can't say Canada had clear chances in the game, even better chances than what Nolan got just a while ago. Nolan was at an odd angle; he can't score from there. Roach had the ball right in front of the goal and never scored that. If he put it on target, the keeper would have been also the problem, and he was central of the goal. So that's a bigger chance there. Yeah, I think the game that they're playing is a little bit different. Maybe because we had something to hold on to. That's why we played with no fear the last time. This time we are playing with much more fear. Yeah. All right. So Canada back on the ball. No, Dantes, it would have been harder for him to score there because he's from an odd angle. So he has to try and get the ball. That's why maybe he got so. He's trying to generate as much power and maybe close his eye and the ball hit him. So from the angle that he's at, you can't score from the angle. You have to try and get it on there and open that it gets a deflection or something from the angle that he's at. Or go to the near post and try to squeeze it down low. You have to edit down in the ground so the bounce can trick the keeper. You get me? The bounce can trick the keeper. That's how you score goals like that. But it's not you have an advantage over the goalkeeper. Is you not you have an advantage of a goalkeeper because you're way slant of the goal. So hit it down. So maybe the goalkeeper don't go down close enough, or hit it the next side. So the unrushing defender hits the ball back in the goal. But we saw those goals score every single time. Every single time we saw those goal scores in the Premier League. But it hit someone and become an own goal. You understand? All right, now Canada on the break. Over the left hand side, empty, and we get it. He got it through. And on one, Canada beats one, and he's almost inside the box. Jamaica took him down, and this will be a yellow card on top of the 18. Free kick on top of the 18, Canada. So one of our defenders, Edley, is on a yellow card. Edley is on a yellow card because the guy beat him and he took him out. Yes, the game is in the Discord, in the lobby section. Not the start that we wanted, but it's still 0-0. So Jamaica still in the game, but nothing like what we got the last time. Yes, the early one, I was asking the chat a question about the early push in the face, if that is something, should be a card. I thought it should have been a card from there. But nobody answered me in the chat. I thought it should have been a card to the Canadian. Let's see a free kick from a dangerous position. Let's see if our keeper have been brilliant. So I have full confidence in the keeper to do something. Yeah. Just save this keeper. Take one more out. One more out, keeper. One more out, keeper. We have all confidence in you, man. Yes, Canada is dominating the game. The angle is a little bit far, but maybe they can get it on target and then look for a rebound. Let's see what he's going to do. It's Lima over it. What he's going to do? Oh, it wasn't Lima that. Okay, it's a good shot. It's a good one. It wasn't Lima that took it. It was what? Bruno took it. No, I think it was what? Chuko took it. Chuko took it, and it went just over the bar. Just over the bar. But I thought that they would have attempted for him to make a save, so the unrushing player could have tapped it in. I think sometimes you should not only work off trying to score it directly, but sometimes just get. Arsenal taught me, a break here again for Canada. He gets inside, went down. I don't think referee is going to give a free kick for that. Goal kick. But that dude Lima causing a lot of problems with his dribbling skills. Horrible free kick. No, that's a good free kick. Just a little bit lower. Um, but for me, my intention would be to get it on target so we can get a ricochet off it or something. Arsenal taught me those things, you know. Just always try to look at ricochet, you know. All right, a break here coming for Canada again, but a player for Jamaica is down. A player for Jamaica is down, and the referee not stopping the game. And a break here coming for Canada through inside the box. A good block, good defending Jamaica. yes. But because when people come in here talking good about Arsenal, I say we're concentrating on U20s. I will concentrate on U20 because the Arsenal mans are still here in the blood. I was just using a reference. All right, people? I was just using a reference. I wasn't talking about Arsenal, okay? Because I know the Arsenal man, Demo, they can't sleep. I got 2 phone calls instant, yo. Our corner comes in for Canada. Terrible corner from Canada. Yeah, terrible corner so far. So Canada, yes, they are dominating the play, but the chances are coming few and far out of the dominance that they have. The only thing is Jamaica not doing nothing at all. So let's see if, at least give us something to hold on to, if we're going to defend for the entire 9,000 years. Jamaica goes long, flick on, and it's back to Canada, and Canada coming back at Jamaica again. I've not said anything. I'm not speaking. We're talking U20s football. We're not saying anything about Arsenal, all right? Yeah. The passing, man. The passing is so bad, blood. All right, so Canada in the middle. 40 works his left hand side. Jamaica dropping off deep and deeper. And Canada keep on finding more space. Maybe if they shoot from far, they are going to score, But they have to shoot from far. Just start shooting from far instead of trying to look for the ball to go in. Because at some point, Jamaica not trying to even defend. You know, they're just trying to clog the wall. So if they start to shoot for a 1-2 year for Canada, a break here coming on the right hand side, but he decides he's gonna take the shot. He's gonna take the shot when he has the guy on the right hand side empty. PSG lose 3-0 today. Okay, okay. But we said we never. It's just a person in the chat brought up Arsenal. I never had anything to do with Arsenal blood. All right. So don't bring me in the conversation. The save by Grant was easy save. But he had an extra pass on the wide side, and surprisingly, he never passed it there. Guys, if you're just coming, please do it like, share, and subscribe. Jamaica not giving me that energy at all, but the game is still 0-0. All right, maybe it's just that day where in which it's gonna be a one goal that decides it. I refuse to believe that because Canada getting too much chances, even though it's a little bit few and further. But I still believe they are getting too much chances. And Jamaica, as you said, Jamaica can always score it or nothing. So I just refuse that it's one goal going to be in this game. Yes, I know the game is dead, but come on, man, let me roll the vibes. They gave us a lot of entertaining game. We want them to make the World Cup. That's the main importance. All right, so Jamaica finally getting 2 to 3 passes, worked it to the right hand side, tries to go over the top, but goes in midfield again and lost it to Canada. Jamaica struggling to beat the midfield. Only when we go over the top, we beat the midfield in the entire game. All right, so the Canadians coming down left hand side, Jamaica dropping off, inviting the pressure yet again. Canada resets to the middle. Jadelston goes wide, trying to find Lima. Breaking down the left hand side, Jamaica dropping off. Good defending here for Jamaica to intercept, but Canada has a lot of bodies there trying to retake the ball. Jamaica forced it back into their own half, clear their lines. Canada has a lot of bodies putting on pressure under Jamaica. Grant, come on. Oh, God, man. Throw in here for Canada. I think Austin watching the game, and maybe you will be happy that it's not 5-0. Canada again breaking centrally. Good work here from Jamaica. But it's back to Canada. Let's see a slip coverage here. Ooh. The Canadians feeling the pressure. They're taking the shots a little bit long, but there's not so much steam in the shots. Even though that one took a deflection just a while ago, but they are taking the shots from further up the pitch. Yeah. And this is where I'm getting it. I'm getting a little bit worried because once they start to take the shots from further, deflection and all of those things are going to be on the cards. All right, but we have 7 more minutes to wait until halftime. Definitely need that halftime to come fast. Jamaica have not done anything in the game. I am surprised that Jamaica have 30% possession. Canada back again inside Jamaica's box. Good work here for Jamaica. But it's back to Canada coming down the right hand side. They were coming down centrally. Now they are trying to come down the right hand side. Works it to the left hand side. Good clearance here for Jamaica. Throw in. He's on the field, so at this point I can't even say anything anymore, Injury here for Jamaica. Brown is down. So at this rate, we might be forced into a substitution. Brown went down. A strong tackle. But maybe this is the situation we need to get to speak to the coach, because it's 40 minutes out of just flat out defending. So what, Canada has 8 shots to 3. Position still at 67 to 33. I think once it stays 0-0, it looks like he's gonna come off, but I don't know. Is he saying that he can't continue? Is he saying that a free kick here for Jamaica at the same time? Is he saying that he can't continue? I don't know. Jamaica is down to 10 players. Try to get the ball outside so you can get the next player on. Ooh, number 10 for Jamaica. Be careful there, man. Be careful. The game getting a little bit frustrating. Will just a while ago push down a player. You have to be careful. Clearance here for Canada. Second ball goes to Jamaica. And poor touch here from Jamaica. And it's back to Canada. Free kick for Canada. Maybe he needs to get fired up. I don't know. All right, so Canada back on the ball. Jamaica get in their faces. But still Canada. And it's going to be a throw in for Canada. But Jamaica trying to step the intensity up. So let's see if they can win back some of the balls. But the intensity brought them away from their goal. And what was saving them for a while now is the dropping deeper. Yeah, we know that, but we're not getting it, so we have to just watch the game and support them. Our break here coming from Canada, and a foul committed from Jamaica. Free kick around the box for Canada again. 43 minutes, so a few more minutes to go. Ooh, and it's number. It's number 17. He's on a yellow card already. I think, and this is where I said you have to be careful. He has to have the knowledge that he's not. He's on a yellow card already. Don't make any more challenges. You understand me? Because he has one more challenge, and then it's a double yellow. Uh, yeah, because that was a player already beating you going into your box. So some of the time that can just be a automatical yellow card. I think the referee give him a pass there. Give him a pass there. All right, so the free kick coming in. Let's see. Our free kick inside the box. Keeper comes, saves it. Keeper starts a fast counter. All right, Jamaica 3-1. Bell on the ball, and it's a free kick for Jamaica. Good work from Bell. No, it's hard for you to have concentration before the game when you're not getting the ball consistently. That's a tough one. All right, so let's take this to halftime, and then if we can get something before the halftime, but let's take it to halftime, and then go try to work on some things. Dantes, the goalkeeper is very good, man. I like the goalkeeper. LB said T-Gat was our best striker ever. All right, all right. Grant is working for his name. Yeah, I really like the goalkeeper. I think the one thing I took away from this tournament is the goalkeeper. I think he's impressive. In my opinion, I think he's impressive. Good interception here from Jamaica. Plus 3 minutes extra time, people. So we need to avoid the isolation. No, because you have a yellow card at the back. Edley's on a yellow card. And just a while ago, he gets exposed and could have easily got sent off. Yeah, so that needs to change. The number 10. It's hard to say any one of the Jamaicans doing anything on the field. So I'm not gonna beat him. I think that the entire midfield is pretty much lost. I think in the last 3 or so minutes they have made 2 tackles, but they have not done anything for the entire game. All right, Jamaica coming down the left hand side. Put it inside. Put it inside. All right, can't get a resets and on the halfway line. So they can't get any space because the Canadians are onto them. They're not getting any space, and that's why I wanted Lyle on the field to get that separation. I think the goalkeeper should be called for the senior team. All right, so Jamaica have a good sequence of the ball, and as you know, it's going to go back to the Canadians. But a boring half of football. Yes, Campbell Dennis is not a bad player. Canada trying to get something out of the latter part of the game itself. But good defending from Jamaica so far in the last 2 minutes. But Canada still on the ball. Jamaica not pressing them in the middle. They are dropping deeper, trying to preserve the 0-0. All right, Canada advance up the pitch. Good work here from Jamaica. So pretty much Jamaica playing for half time at this point. Dantes, if they can't pass the ball, they can't do much. And they can't pass the ball. They never could have passed the ball, to be honest, from day one. So with the extra pressure of no wingers, adding that speed, it really put more pressure on the team. But it's half time, people. Half time. A tough game to watch. Early the clearest chances came in the first 12 minutes. I thought that Canada had like 2 clear chances and 1 half chance to make it 3-0. And one was a could have been an own goal. He puts it over the bar, but once it slipped over, it would have been a tap in. So good work here to the defending from Jamaica. So it's a mixture of luck and also good defending. All right, so Jamaica makes their own luck, defending for one whole half. And they still had a chance, a half chance, on the back stick. Nolan had an half chance and put it. Never even had contact with it. It's his own forward. So Jamaica never really did anything in the game so far. So Jamaica have 4 shots off target. Canada had 2 shots on target, 4 shots off target, and 2 shots blocked. 64% possession to 36 so far. All right, so pretty much Canada is the better aggressors in the game. Entries are literally 71 to 20. So that means the entries are 3-1. Simple means Canada is 3 times more in Jamaica's half than what Jamaica is in their half. And most of those balls are coming from over the top ball, long balls. Jamaica is playing almost 42% long ball out of all of their passing. Incredible. That's incredible, people. The amount of long passes Jamaica making. That's definitely incredible. All right, and they are connecting 75%. Obviously, long passes are harder for you to connect. So Jamaica have to go back to more shorter passes. You understand? Because But they're still in the game. The game ain't Canada ain't leading. They should have been leading, but they ain't leading. All right. So Jamaica in that game, Jamaica had tried 132 passes. All right, and completed 98 of the passes. Okay. So 98 passes, so under 100 passes in one half. It tells you what they're doing. So for the they're in the game. Let's see what they're gonna do for this half now. All right, Nolan should at least head that and goal. I think that he shot his eye and it hits his head. So that's why. See, we're seeing a replay now. The first ball Lima got, put it on target, and more likely it might be a goal. Goalkeeper was kind of over one side. And it was Canada again, breaks again, and then Jamaica puts it over their own bar. So those are two chances in 1 minute for Canada. And clearly, that defender just a while ago, number 17, he never knew where the ball was going to go. He just knew that he's going to try and take a chance. And then the last one in the first 12 minutes went over the bar, and that was Roach. Roach from 6 yards couldn't get it on target. Yeah. And then Jamaica puts that one chance that we talk about from the back stick, and he couldn't even get a shot off. And then it was after that all Canada again, missing chances and off chances. So pretty much it's one-sided. Jamaica has to take those limited chances that they're going to be getting and do something with it, in my opinion. Jamaica has 36% ball possession, Canada 64. I'm not surprised. What are the change you would make? I think you have to be a little more braver, because eventually Canada will score, because as you saw, as the game continued to go, the spacing for Jamaica becomes way, way, way more. So that tells you they are getting tired. So now you have a load of tired guys on the field. So what you have to do, we clearly not going to get possession because we make our midfielders got tired. So that means they can't press anymore to that level, and you can't make 11 changes. So what you have to do is to make sure in the pivotal areas, which is the attacking areas and the long balls that you're playing, try to go long. But make sure you have the winger on. So Lyle would be one of the changes I would have to bring on. Lyle would have to bring on. Maybe go to one striker and try to get another midfielder in the middle of the pitch. So Lyle and he put Bell wide. Put Bell wide. So take off the both wingers then. Berger and Scott comes off the field. Lyle and Bell goes wide, and then bring in one more defensive minded midfielder, and then push Owil out of the midfield to the edge of the midfield to try and create. That's the best thing I can see, because they're not going to retain the ball at all. And it's going to keep on being 3-1 chances to Canada. And more likely, you're going to bet on Canada scoring if it's 3-1 chances. You understand me? I don't like my odds when it's 3-1. You can't do things like that. I don't see anybody win things 3-1, you know? I do believe they'll take the second half serious. All right, all right. My warm blood said they're gonna take the second half serious. I'm hoping so, because we don't have any much more things to do than to take it serious, you know. Or else we don't want to go to the World Cup, you know. We can't fight so hard and then come out like this. Remember at the start of the conversation, I said to you guys, Jamaica might come out flat. Canada might come out flat because the level of games that you're playing, most of these kids don't used to it, you know? Like the intensity of the games, them, and every game you have to keep on going to the same level is very, very hard to do. You understand me? And we are seeing it here. It's extremely hard to do. Man, say Canada looks best in the first half. Same thing. JD say Canada. So take it. Yeah, but I had said, but I think what the coach did, James Jackson, no, but it's not hard to see that Canada was better than Jamaica in its half. Anybody that says Jamaica was better than Canada is just a flat out liar than a delusional person. You understand me? Canada was way better than Jamaica. It was not even close. They couldn't hold the ball. Every time they touched the ball, they pressed them in all thirds of the pitch, take the ball from them, create more chances, have more shots, have more impactful shots, and did less on defensive third. So that is the epitome of saying that you're going to be a better team. So far they're the better team. But I do believe what the coach did contributed to this. Because I think the limited threat out wide really give Canada the belief to say that they can just advance at the pitch without no fear. So I do believe that Jamaica could do better than this, but the coach believed that he only can do it for 15 minutes. That's what I think. No, I'm looking at it. I think the coach believed that he can do it for 15 minutes. Coach just don't have the right approach. Can't you have your best players on the bench? But Ron Manning, I think he has the best players on the field, the bench, trying to do it for 15 minutes. Because the pressure is going to be on Canada, dominating the whole game and don't score. And then he brings his guys in for the last 15 minutes. That's what I think he's planning. But the problem is, maybe you're not in the game after the next 10 minutes. So that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't gamble like that, blood. Canada will defend with Lyle coming on and will play him dirty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we have more coming off the bench. I guess that's what the court. Yeah, but that's what I just said. Kashif, that's what I just said. But that's a terrible plan because you don't, unless you're going to make them at half time. So in the next 10-15 minutes, Canada come out, make 2 or 3 more big chances. Again, maybe they score in those big chances. Coach managing his injuries. Okay. All right, then say if our players are injured, god damn. All right then, guys. So it's 0-0. 0-0. Jamaica still have a good chance. Based on the performance, definitely Canada will feel better of the two, or maybe feel bad that they did not finish their chances. Because I think it should have been out of sight already. It should have been at least 3-0 Canada so far, or 3-1 if you want to say give him that Lyle header that he never headed and he was at another angle. Yes, so if you're gonna give Canada those ones, so it should have been 3-1 so far with Canada dominating. So I want to say Jamaica should be the team feeling better that it's actually 0-0. It's a terrible plan, but we did survive the half. Yes, Zidane. That's what I'm saying. That means Jamaica should be the team feeling better because I think one side was drastically better than the other. So if we can get those players on the field, let's see if we can do something with them. That's the only thing. Let we pray that these guys can make it to the field 0-0 and give them a true chance. Yes, safe part. Yeah, yeah. But all we need at least a solid more 15 minutes. Keep it 0-0. Don't give up any big chance, so you can give the next guys them an opportunity to come on and try something. So if Canada don't score in the first 15 minutes, people, Jamaica have a good chance in this game because that tells me the players them on the bench can't do certain amount of time because they might have injuries. So they might have 15 to 30 minutes in them. So if Canada can't score in the next 15 minutes, then Jamaica might have a very good chance bringing in fresh players that can give them a solid 30 minutes. So let's hope for that, people. All right. Guys, if you just come in, please do it, like, want to share, and subscribe. Get me to 15 to 16,000 if you can. Every subscriber actually counts. I will put my other systems in where in which when you subscribe, it comes up on the screen and everything. All right. If you like the platform, like what we're doing, make sure you know that you can donate. You can become a member as well. I have not gotten much members. Obviously, I've not done so much videos, but we have not gotten so much members, so you can become a member to the platform. We do cover Jamaican content, but I am not a Jamaican centric uploader. I do other contents just the same. I do Wemaxit, so I do worldwide contents. So Africa, you can learn about Africa. You can learn about Belgium, Netherlands that I'm at. Sometimes I will cover England, Spain, World Cups, everything. And we do youth football. So you will learn a lot if you love football. This is definitely one of the places to come. All right. How much likes we have, people? If I am under 100 likes, I'm telling you, people, I will just leave him alone. I will just retire. If I'm under 100 likes, I'm retiring from YouTube. I am done with this disrespect. Because I said I have to pass 200 likes, blood. And we have 300 people here and we are not under 200 likes. Stop playing with my name. let me check. Let me check first because I might out here cursing you guys out, and you passed 200 already. 177. All right, I'm not gonna fight with him so much because we still have a next half. All right. Watch them trying to get it to 200 as soon as I'm cursing them out. I swear, man. Why you don't why I have to curse you out for you to give me the love? Man, you should love my knowledge of football, man. Total domination is total domination. Jamaica playing like trash. That's what Safeguard says. They just keep giving away the ball. All right. Where is the goal? Where is the goal? Um, what you mean? Where's the goal? Don't see Leighton on the bench, or you don't see him on the bench. All right, I'm going to watch to see what they're going to be doing. All right, so we are 10 away from 200. So massive respect, people. Continue to hit the like button, share, and definitely subscribe to the platform. Thanks for the continuous support. Lovely people. All right. All right. So what would be you guys' solution based on what you're seeing? You're saying that the attitude of the Jamaican players they need to change, which is indirectly the coach. And if you want, which player you would bring on? Yes, Mark, we know Jamaica didn't do anything in the game just a while ago. We said that. We said that over and over. Shanil, how you doing? All right, so let me see if they're gonna make substitutions. All right, substitutions. Let me bring this. You dominating so far, but no goals. With Jamaica getting clearer chances to score. That empty domination. But Jamaica never had a clearer chance to score Zidane just a while ago. Uh, I guess the chances Zidane for Canada, the clear chances came too early. Because that's why I don't remember. When they just started to show the replay Zidane, the first three chances came up was all Canada. So you can't say that is a, and that's not an easier chance. I think I'm not going to do that to the guy. I think he's at the wide post. That's not easy. You have central chances in the game. Our defender put the ball over the bar from literally 8 yards out. You know how hard that is to do? To kick a ball over, you running back way and kick a ball over your own goal because you have to slide in to make a last ditch challenge. That is the clearest chance of the entire game. That own goal. That never came off as a one goal. That's the clearest chance of the entire day. All right, so second half. Second half, let me see who if they have made changes. 1 second, people. I'm looking. All right. Yes, if it goes later and later, it favors Jamaica. That's I do agree because Canada will be working so hard. No, Zidane, but we never said who win the game. But you just said Jamaica got the clearest chance. So the clearest chance doesn't win the game just the same. You know, so we are having a conversation, a civil conversation. All right, so Jamaica just don't need to give up any chances early on. All right, Canada goes over the top. Good stop here for Jamaica, but the ricochet took it back to Canada. The first ball, Canada got it. Canada coming down left hand side. Inside channel run here. Blacked out, good defending here, Jamaica. But Canada overlapping there on the right hand side. 1-on-1. Canada on the ball, whips it in. It's blocked and it's a corner coming in for Canada. All right, so Lyle came on the pitch. Lyle came on for. Let me try. All right, Lyle came on for. All right, Jamaica on the attack here, coming down um, the right hand side. Let's see if Jamaica can get a shot off. All right, wonderful work here. Jamaica got a shot off, so already better than the entire first half. All right, and that's the difference that Lyle brings to the team. All right, so Scott came off. Scott came off for Lyle. That's a big difference. One Benjamin, thanks for being here. Massive respect. How are you doing? That's a big difference. And what? Owil kicks the ball from 55 yards out. Cannon on the break, whips it inside, and Jamaica. They got through the middle a little bit too easy for me right there. So Canada continue with their easy pickings. That's a big chance missed there from Canada. Eda missed in front of the goal. Nobody marking him. So that is poor marking from Jamaica just a while ago. Horrible marking, not even poor. It's two forwards actually in the box, and Jamaica had one defender in the box. Horrible defending there from Jamaica. I think Canada terrible there because that should have been a 100% goal. That's 2-on-1 in the box. So poor finishing there from Canada, and now Jamaica on the attack. Yeah, Jamaica can't keep on giving up these opportunities, man. You need to clear up those things. All right, Jamaica on the ball, get a few passes in to kill the momentum. Yeah, that's a empty goal. That's two players inside the box. And Canada again on the break. Because Jamaica can't get in stretch. Canada gets away inside the box. Let's see if Jammer, how you doing, man? Big up yourself. How you doing, big boss? Um, I think Jamaica trying to stretch the game now. Because left hand side pretty much empty just a while ago, and the right hand side is empty as well. And that's another chance Canada got to put the ball on target, and he put it wide off the post from around what 10 yards or so. He got inside. Those shots you have to try and get it on target. If the keeper saves it, he saves it. Get it on target always. So Canada is getting chances after chances after chances. So Jamaica, just take your one chance. These are the games that you win, and you don't talk about looking pretty. One goal, you make it to the World Cup. One goal, you make it to the World Cup because they are gonna keep missing chances. You just need to score one goal. Just one goal. One goal. Jesus. And no one of our players are down, people. But maybe this is good for the time because just Canada just get two clear chances again to score. So that little spell, the coach can talk to them again. This is definitely the worst game Jamaica played so far. The worst game they played in the entire competition by far. I don't know what happened to them, but the energy, I'm not getting it. Maybe Lyle can bring something to the table. Let's see. All right, so we have who is that? Brown down. It looks like it's what Brown down. He came off the last time. I don't know if he was carrying an injury. Brown down. All right, so that will give Jamaica a little time to reset and get themselves together. Another yellow card to Jamaica. Um. Oh, Brown got the yellow card. Brown got the yellow card. it looked like maybe the players them weren't fit enough, and they gave their all in the first set of games, and the energy is just not there for this one. So 2 yellow cards for Jamaica so far. Ben get yellow card. He said. I saw number 3. Right. All right. I'm going to look. Oh, you're saying the injured player is bent. Okay. But the yellow card is number 3. So if that's accurate, people, if that's accurate, both of our center backs is on yellow cards. That's dangerous, man. When we are inviting so much pressure to the middle of our goal, that's dangerous. All right, so Jamaica trying to get a few passes in deep in their own half, tries to go in the middle, but the pressure is there. Interception, Canada. Gets it down to right hand side. Jamaica dropping deeper. Protect these centre backs now, man, because one bad challenge and pretty much it's over. So make sure the right backs them stay home most of the time. Canada breaking through the middle. Good work here from Jamaica. Yes, it looks like Brown has a yellow card and the next one is down. And Jamaica tried to take a long shot to catch a keeper out. Because Canada's keeper just pretty much just doing whatever he wants. Yes, so Jamaica just tried to take a long shot from 60 yards. Yes, so both centre backs are actually on yellow cards. Through the middle, good defending here, Jamaica. This could start into a counter. Jamaica coming down the right hand side, works it back centrally. Had to reset a little. And interception again from Canada. Canada puts it in the middle, holds onto the ball, and they said the free kick is going to Jamaica's way. All right. Let's see. Little momentum building for Jamaica. Got a long shot. 1-2 tackles. All right, Jamaica coming on the right hand side. Gets inside the box. See if we can get a shot off. No, can't. Canadians intercepts and trying to start a counter. Jamaica trying to impose some pressure. But the Canadians keep finding space. Much better from Jamaica, but the Canadians still is finding space. Jamaica coming up the pitch a little bit higher. Leave space in behind. That's dangerous because the two centre backs on yellow cards. So every one-on-one challenges they can't really tackle anymore or make sure they're sure with their tackle. The game is changing. I don't think the game is changing at all. I think Jamaica just trying to do a little bit more with the same ball that they have. Because they kept going long. And now, if Canada gets in behind, it's a little bit freer. So they just move their line of attack. So Canada back at it again through the middle. So why they don't update the yellow card? Canada coming centrally. See if you're going to take a shot, try to put it inside. Jamaica open up too much, advance up the pitch, trying to get the point attack. Um, yeah, that's what I said to before the game just a while ago. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. They open up trying to play more attacking, but they still not getting the energy from midfield. And 1-0 Canada. Fully deserved. Canada have been a better team by a billion miles. Um, the point attack with the two defenders them have yellow card. They can't make so much tackles. So they have to squeeze in closer to the central defensive midfielders, and then the right backs them and left backs them have to drop a little bit deeper. That keeps people inside. So I think the strategy from the coach is mad. Look at the line. Look at the line. The line keeping people inside because of the two yellow cards. You see, look at the line, people. Look at the line. Same thing as I just said. Because they want to play. That tells me they had this plan before the game start, and they want to play out what they had planned and not adjusting to what the game giving you. That's what I don't like. You have to adjust to what the game giving you. You understand me? And what the game giving you, your two key players them have yellow card, sit back deeper. Continue to pump what you did at the start of the last game. Work through your keeper. Work through this keeper. Let the keeper be a sweeper. Do the long balls. It hurt them the last time. Keep on doing it. It's still 0-0. You get me? Keep on doing it. But you're still showing them no respect and drop the line and suck them in, and the guys just play through it. So now, people, it is Canada 1-0. So let's see how Jamaica reacts, because now Jamaica have to advance up the pitch. Yes, Dexter Lab. Yeah, exactly. But it's because both of them on yellow cards, so that's why that took place. But the coach should instruct them to drop off, man. And now they're going to try and drop off Dexter when they give up the goal. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here, Dexter. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. So this make sure you don't concede the second. Make sure you don't concede the second. Cause I had them scoring two, in the first half, and then I said Jamaica would rally when they get the changes. Yes. So now it's the second half, and they just got the first one. So let's see. Don't give them any isolation with the back line, cause I don't trust the second center backs them fully. All right, so Canada coming down left hand side, gets it central, gets equal spacing again. I don't know how Canada keep on getting so much space, people. I don't know how Canada keep on getting so much space. Shot wasn't heavy, but the spacing that they're getting. Yeah, so Jamaica trying to counter attack, trying to do exactly what we said they should have done. They're dropping, staying deeper, and trying to counter attack. How the game going, this is exactly what you should have been doing from half time and work yourself into the game. Don't advance your line. All right, so Jamaica on the ball tried to play it to the wide side. See if they can get onto it. Good work here from the Canadians. Canadians throwing. So Jamaican ball died here. You don't have to kick the ball away, You can wait with the ball. The number 14 needs to come off. All right, so you want the number 14 to come off as well. All right, so number 14 is Berger. All right. All right, good interception here, Jamaica. Reset back to your goalkeeper. You have a lot of time. Get yourself back into the game. All right, Jamaica trying to go into the midfield, forced back to their back line. Don't go over the top. Keep on playing it. Canada giving them the mid block, so Canada not advancing on them because they are waiting on the ball to get it to counter. So they are inviting Jamaica through the middle. So Jamaica trying to go through the middle. Good 1-2 here from Jamaica. Working it to the right hand side. Gets it inside the box. Let's see if he can get a shot off to create some problems. And it's a throw in for Canada. No composure right there from the Jamaicans. But good, better build up here from Jamaica. Better build up from Jamaica. It's just the controlling was poor and the composure was horrible, you know. But aside from that, the build up was better. Yeah, but if Canada goes up by 2 in the second half, I think it's done. All right, Jamaica making two more changes. Two more changes for Jamaica. Let's see how it's going to go here. All right, number 6 is off, so jump is off. Jump is off. Jermaine Young is on. All right. Oil. Oil is off as well. They took off oil, right? Oil is off, don't? Yeah, oil is off as well, right? Because I knew I just saw his name. Oil is off, right? Maybe that's the reason why they took the captain from him. Because they were saying that if he doesn't give them something, he's going to come off. And Canada inside Jamaica's box. Good strength here from Canada. Oh my God. That is just pure brute force strength. Yes, he's just not having a good tournament. Just over the top, just over the top. So Canada peel out the next shot. Yeah, so it shows Travis. So that's for Travis. So let me credit the coach. The coach took the captain away from him clearly because he saw that he wasn't playing good. You understand me? And because he wants to take him off if he's not playing good, he took the captain away from him. So Travis, you see, that means the coach clearly seen that he can't just keep him on the field. He gave him as much chances. Yes, he gave him as much chances. All right, Canada again breaking down the right hand side. Good strength here from Jamaica, but Canada still on the ball. Nice last ditch tackle there from Jamaica. And it's back to Jamaica to start a break, coming to the middle, trying to go over the top, and a heavy pass, and the keeper is pretty much outside his goal. So Canada keeper is outside his goal. Yes, 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 yes. But it's solely because it's so. Oh God. So Jamaica got another yellow card. Ooh. Oh Lord. Yellow card number 14. So Berger got a yellow card. Let me see. Let me see the replay. All right, he goes in. Okay. Normal tackle. Normal tackle. But it looks like the player is down. Oh no, no, it's not a normal tackle. Okay. Second replay, it looks like he's gonna be down a little bit. It's not a normal tackle. At first, it looked normal. I was going to advocate for Berger, but he ran straight through the ankle of the player, so he's still down. I would be surprised. Okay, yeah, he's laughing now, so I guess he's gonna get up at some point. Oh, he's still down. He's still down. All right, he's up. All right, because we don't want to see anybody get injured. Yeah. Yes, if they that's a shocking. On the second replay, it's a shocking one. I thought it was just a normal one, but he never had any force. So let me give him credit. He never had so much force to get a red card or something. All right, so Canada work down to the left hand side, whips it across inside the box of Jamaica, and it's a corner coming up for Canada. So where to watch it? On the Concacaf YouTube channel. You can watch it. Yes, but Lee Young ball first. All right. Better defending here from Jamaica. Better defending here from Jamaica. They won the ball to the box stick because the Canadian was there. All right, guys, make sure to smash like button, share, and subscribe. Why Gardner not getting in a game? I don't know. People said that he was injured, Slingstone. I don't know. All right. All right. So Canada whipping across for the corner. All right, nice work here from Jamaica. But Canada is still on the ball. FS2 if you're in the United States. Wonderful. Jamaica deal with it the corner better this time. So far, jump. Taylor comes in for jump, and Young comes in for Owil. I don't see Gardner is in as yet. I'm not seeing it as yet. So maybe they made a substitution, and I don't know. I will look and see if we saw him at some point. So they make a next. So it's a fourth substitution because we have Young on the field, we have Taylor on the field so far. I because remember, so I'm looking all about it. So maybe I missed the Gardner substitution. All right, Jamaica on the ball, wide right, gets it central, gets it back wide right, trying to go down the right to get it into the box. Wonderful cross here, good defending here, Canada, but they had enough time. Good spell there from Jamaica. Oh, four subs he made. Oh, those subs are not registered as yet. So I've not seen Gardner. I will tell you when he's in. Okay, yes, he's in for Berger. He just came in for Berger because Berger made the bad tackle. So he came in after that for Berger. All right, so Canada won the ball in the middle, trying to start a counter here. Jamaica might have to do a little bit of work. Wonderful there from Jamaica. And Roach is off. The number 9 is off. All right. And Bossenberry is on now. He possesses a different challenge. Roach gives you the speed in behind. That's a good last tackle here from Jamaica, you know, man. Because every tackle for Jamaica is an empty goal. So good tackle there. Someone said that Canada is still creating more than Jamaica. That is true. But that's how the game went on for the entire game. And even the last game, that's the same thing. You know, Jamaica was just making sure they fire from any direction. So that's the only difference. But Canada was always getting them clear openings for the entries. All right, so Canada still down the right hand side. Jamaica trying to block off the avenues. Canada working hard, equally like it's still 0-0. They definitely come out to win this more than one. That might go into Jamaica's advantage because if we can get the ball, it can go over the top. But the problem is Canada has the ball and we can't get the ball. So that's the problem, people. We can't get the ball. But the over the top ball is still there. Our Canada break into the right hand side. We'll try and put it inside the box. Corner coming up for Canada. All right, so let me deal with this corner because they are trying to look the second, because they want to drop back and count us. So we should not let them get the second because they are gonna have the ability to count us now. You know, whipping cross here to the back stick. Canada put in Jamaica under all sorts of pressure. Good block in the end. Jamaica cleared their lines, gave it straight back to Canada. So a corner coming in from the other side. Puts it inside. Clearance Jamaica. Canada running the clock down. I don't know. I think they're playing to score. Do you agree that Canada is running the clock down? No, they are trying to score. They are the ones running down Jamaica, taking the ball and trying to score. They ain't running down no clock. It's a game, man. It's a game. Jamaica just need to come to the party. Jamaica won the ball in midfield. Let's see if they can start this counter. Wonderful. All right, nice. Some technical players on the ball. Good 1-2 here for Jamaica coming down the left hand side. Put it inside. No resets. Canada intercepts. Don't let a counter start here. And defenders, don't get involved. Don't get involved. But that's a better work there from Jamaica. All right, so Canada gets inside. 1-2 here for Canada. Isolation. Good work there defending from Jamaica. Don't give the ball away back. Try to look for a pass. And the pass it doesn't have to be forward. That's the problem. They keep on making the ball go forward, and this might just be a next goal and make it 2-0. You just get the ball. Stop trying to give the ball back away. No it, man. Why? Why? Why force the ball in midfield? Why? Why? That is so dumb. Why you can't just build up and start rotation? Like, why? You understand me? I call the goal before it comes. Why? That is, just build out from the back. Stay away from traffic. Stop running into traffic. "74 minutes. The only thing is, maybe VAR can go back and see if it's a foul. That's the only thing can save Jamaica. But that's the only damn thing. That's the only thing. Maybe VAR can look and see if it's a foul. That's the only thing can save Jamaica if they chalk off this goal. Because once they are going to sit back, they are going to score 5 on Jamaica. 5. So hopefully VAR can take back this goal, because, and I think it's a little bit soft, so it's not going to be a foul. They are not going to be a foul. Yeah, it's a bit soft, so they are not going to call it as a foul. But if it that's the only thing can save Jamaica. If they go 2-0 up, if they blow off this whistle and make it go 2-0 up, I am telling you, Jamaica done. Let's see, because VAR have to check it to clear it. Let's see if Jamaica can have some luck on their side. I think the foul is the first one they're trying to check. I think there is no offside in it. I think it's a foul. If they are going to give it as a foul to take it off, and Jamaica's luck have been gone so far. It might just be a foul. It might just be a foul, and it chalk off the goal. It's not. I don't think it's from the offside position. I think it's from the foul, because it could be deemed as a foul. So let's see if Jamaica will get lucky again. Let's see if Jamaica will get lucky again. He's going over to the VAR. He's going over to the VAR. Okay, well, he gives an offside. He gives an offside. He gives an offside, people. He gives an offside. So there goes the luck again from Jamaica. There goes the luck again from Jamaica. The only thing that can save it, because that's what we are relying on. There goes the luck again. God damn. Yeah, man, there goes the luck again. Because the 2-0 would have given them the opportunity to sit back. You understand me? So now they have to continuously come forward to get the second goal. And based on how dominant Canada is, they are going to still want to come forward. So Jamaica always have a chance at 1-0. All right, Canada breaking down the left-hand side, whips it inside. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. It's like they got upset, people. They got upset. They got upset, like they feel like, yo, we're giving away chances after chances, man. Just a poor control from Canada just a while ago. The foul, I thought the foul was a legitimate foul. So that goal would have been hard to stand because I think the foul was a legitimate foul. Yeah. 409, yes. Legitimate foul for me. Yes, 14 more minutes to go. The problem is Jamaica not keeping the ball. And every single time Canada inside the Jamaica box and they are inside the box again, put it onto the penalty spot again. Second ball. Oh. Now, that shot was not good. I don't think the shot was all that good. But they are every time they are getting away inside the box. All right, Jamaica trying to start a play. Goes long in midfield. Goes into traffic. Just need to figure a way to get through the midfield, man. That's the problem. We can't get through the midfield, man. And every single time we're giving up chances to them. And the reason why for that, people, both our centre backs are on yellow cards. So I think that they are trying to not get into tackles because any tackle it's a red card. You understand? But they are breaking too much behind the back. All right, good work there from Jamaica to pressure Canada into a throw-in. 78 minutes in the game. JD, if we keep on playing like this, we don't deserve to go any further. I think this coach is limited. Mel Shire, all right. All right, so Jamaica coming down the right and left hand side, puts it on. But the traffic is there. Reset it back to the top, no man. Why we just have to score one way? Like, can we try something else, man? Like pass the damn ball. Jamaica working to the right hand side. Can't get any space. Pass, trying to pass it through traffic. Lima is off, people. Lima is off as well. So Seden, um, Archin is on. So those are the two substitutions Canada made. Rudolph's absence, Aston have a pro license. I don't know. The Jamaican body language is so poor. Once they make a mistake, it's down. Well, they only can learn from this, And they still have 10 more minutes plus extra time. The only thing is, it just looks like it's just one team trying to win, Like one team trying to make sure they get the 2-0. So far, Canada has what 16 shots. Jamaica has 6 shots, and Canada had 6 shots on target. Jamaica has 6 shots off target, and 2 of those are 90-yard shots. You understand me? And it's still 60 plus percentage. So Jamaica not improve. A whipping cross here from Canada inside the box again, and they're gonna go for their 17 shot, uh, and it's blocked. But maybe the deflection could cause some problems. Canada still back on it. Interception Jamaica trying to start a counter. And it's back to Canada. God damn. Yeah. So but once it's 0-0, 1-0, we can still continue watching it. So let me keep on supporting the boys. We need to win back the ball a little bit, man, because once it's coming to the 88 minute, yeah, we need to win back the ball. Wonderful work there from Jamaica. Yeah, we need to win back the ball. Show them little sign that they need to drop off. You know, show a little sign that they need to drop off and show some respect. I don't think we are doing anything for them to respect. For them to respect. Yeah, give. We are gonna lose anyway, So let we try give it something, no man. Like do what you said you were saving it for. We need to see what we're saving it for. Let we pass them at least one or twice, man. You know. Jesus Christ, it's Canada again, people. At this rate, people, um, I don't know how Jamaica will score because it looks like Canada is the team that's trying to get the second goal. And it's literally 80th minutes. So I don't know, maybe Jamaica can get a counter or something. So let's see if Jamaica can turn this into something. Yeah, yeah. I guess we are gonna finish the game with the two centre backs. Them. We have to finish it like this and play the. If we get an equalizer, play the extra time. Keeper got himself in a trouble, and Jamaica still couldn't do anything just a while ago. Keeper came outside, got himself in a trouble, and all sorts of chaos. And we couldn't do anything with it just the same. The marks, because he's one of the leading candidates inside Jamaica. I don't think they came in this game, Jamaica and you travel to play football. Their whole struggle was to let we score 6 goals like what we score in the transitional phase. You know? And you can't play a big game like that, man. The approach was wrong. Because to be honest, guys, I think I think this score line really flattered Jamaica's performance. This could have been 10-0, 8-0, 7-0, or 7-1, and nobody says Canada wouldn't deserve the 7-1. I think the closest thing is the 1-0. The amount of chances Canada missing this game, blood. So remember, even at the start of the second half, it's two empty that they missed in front of the goal. In front, 6 yards away, they missed. So to be honest, the whole thing is still 1-0. So Jamaica can score one and still be in the game. That's the only good thing here. They can still score one and be in the game. Yes, and the professional pro club, it could have been 7 or 8, and they're still in the game. So that means luck is on our side for the entire tournament. So we have to just try and play into the luck. Just try go forward and try fight. Try give something. Give something. Don't just sit back and defend when you have 2 minutes on the clock. Try kick the ball up there and fight, man. No, 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 no. The game, we still have a lot of minutes left in the game. We have 6 more minutes to normal time, and then we have around maybe a solid 5 more minutes. So we have like 11 more minutes in this game. So Jamaica can try and score back in the game. They just need to get the football, try and play professional. Who will score professional pro club? Jamaica will score? All right. Well, they need to start the shots them. Just start fire the shots them and see if we can get something. The keeper is injured. Try get it on target. Just get some shot on target. The keeper is injured. Because no one's he's showing any signs. Keeper injured. Trying to get it on target. Referee give a penalty, people. Referee give a penalty. Referee give a penalty. Referee give a penalty. Referee give a penalty. player moving away from the goal. Referee give a penalty. Let me see. Let me see the replay. Because I know they're going to go back to VAR. 1 second, he say, calm down. Referee give a penalty. Jump for the ball. He kicks it. He kicks his foot. I think it's a Stonewall penalty. I think that can't be reversed. Only the foul for the Jamaican guy. They could call the striker for a foul. Hold on. It should be a penalty. They clear it as yet? They clear it as yet? They clear it as yet? Because I'm a little bit behind, But that has to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty. All right, yes, they clear it. They clear it, people. They clear it. So come on, the keeper is injured. Come on. All right, so Nolan on the ball. Nolan scored 3 already. 1-1, people. 1-1. Nolan gets it back from out of nothing. Nothing at all. 1-1. 1-1 people out of nothing at all. All right, so come on, you get an opportunity. 4 minutes left in the game. I think you can't play for extra time either. You look already on the way. You can't play for extra time either. Just go for the game. Just go for it same way. Just go for it now. Don't play for extra time because you don't have any substitution. You might have one for extra time, and everybody look tired. You get a guilt edge opportunity. Just go for it. What say you guys? Go for it, right? I say go for it. Don't play for no extra time. Go for it. I'm watching it from Concacaf YouTube channel. Concacaf YouTube channel. Concacaf YouTube channel. Go for it. I think they should go for it because everybody look tired. Just go for it in this normal time. A corner coming up for Canada. What say you guys? Go for it or try to play for extra time? Go for a win. We don't just get a penalty out of nothing. So why we can't just try get it back in their box? Because that's how we did it. We get the ball into their box and just try to go for a win. If the longer this drawn out, we ripping cross here for Canada. Good block. I think we should go for it because we have nothing left. No energy. Good block here. Oh, keep a player goes down and he's asking for penalty. There don't VAR this, you know. Don't VAR this, you know. What's going on with this dude, man? Why are you being on the ground so long, man? Ooh, the keeper comes out and like hit him. I think the keeper comes out in areas that is no foul. Oh, they are checking for a possible penalty. The keeper comes out and hit him. Yeah, the keeper comes out and hit him in his face. But I think that can't be a penalty blood. That can't be a penalty blood. The keeper has to go out for the ball, even though he was in the position. No, man, you can't give a penalty. The keeper punch him, yes, but the keeper has a space that he has to play in. Oh my God. They are going to give it as a penalty? Oh my God, man. The keeper jumped for the ball. Yes, the keeper punched his head. Yes. But the keeper has a space that he has to jump for. Jamaica look going good people. So I think they might the keeper the coach the ref might say this is not a penalty. Yes, he made contact with him. You see all them defenders here? Look at this. Them defenders, no help. They are no help. They make the keeper always have to do some foolishness. Oh, he touched the player's head first. Oh, he touched the player's head first. So because he touched the player's head first before he touched him. Ooh. All right. I can see why they brought it to VR. So he goes for the ball. You see, if he touched him before he heads the ball, then it couldn't be a penalty, none at all. But because the guy head the ball away, and then he touched him. So maybe that's why VAR sent him over for the penalty because the player butt the ball, and then he punched him in his head. So that's why VAR sent him over there. All right, but I can see the referee is a keeper, so the referee might not give it. All right, the referee coming up. The referee might not give it because it's a keeper. It's a keeper. And Jamaica luck, he might not give it. People, he didn't give it, people. He didn't give it. Yeah, I told you because he's a keeper, he might not give it. All right. If it was a player, he would have given it. But a keeper, I swear Jamaica have the greatest luck. Go for it. Just go for it now. Play the lotto and win it. Go for it now. Go. All right, Jamaica pushed it forward, lost the ball. Go for it. Don't wait. Canada break through the middle. Jamaica on the ball. Lost it again. Back to Canada. In. All right, keep. Why you keep the ball outside? Why you keep the ball outside for? Jesus Christ, why you give them back the ball? What's up with the keeper, man? Why you keep the ball outside for? Canada on the ball. They're Jamaica trying to block. They put it across to the box stick. Control, good tackle here from Jamaica, but it's still on top of the box. Good block here from Jamaica. Player is down, but play continues. Jamaica pressing. Jamaica clears it. Back to Canada. Oh my God. It's 4 minutes extra time, people. Canada back on the ball. First ball. Pressure here from Jamaica. That's a good block there from Jamaica just a while ago. And the follow-up catched him. Jamaica tried to pump it into the box, straight to the keeper. And Canada back on the counter, coming down the left-hand side. Jamaica trying to close them off, and it's blocked. So a throw in here for Canada. Deep in Jamaica's half. Now you should clear the ball because we don't have any time. They're going to try and put it in the box. Try and get it away from the box. Try and get it away from the box. Obviously, we don't play nothing in the game, but we're not losing. If they're going to put it in the box, try and get it away. Oh, they're holding on to the ball, people. Canada holding on to the ball to get a good cross, and Jamaica trying to block. Interception here from Jamaica. Canada won it back again. Oh, Lord. Don't give them an opportunity to cross it. Because it's supposed to be done time. Ref. Blow the whistle, no? Blow the whistle first. You're going to really give them a chance to cross the ball in? Canada coming on the left-hand side. Jamaica trying to get everybody there. Canada gets it inside the box. Good clearance. Referee, blow the whistle, man. Blow the whistle and give it the extra time, blood. Man, still giving Canada an next opportunity? Oh, God. Canada coming down the right-hand side. So it's going to be a corner, right? Should be a corner for Canada. So Canada have the last corner. The youth is good. All right, wonderful. And they should be half time. It should be extra time now. Yes, it's 7 minutes in the game, and this ref not want to blow the whistle. Yeah. Oh my God. On the line, Jamaica blocked the ball in for a free kick, you know. That's a super save just a while ago. On the line. Oh, he touched the hands of the Jamaica player. But that's too close. That's too close. That's too close. I hope they don't go up to VAR, you know. Okay. Don't. All right, wonderful. Because it bucks on the hand of the Jamaica player. But that's way too close. What is he checking? Yeah, man, blow it off, man. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, so we are in extra time, people. I never wanted extra time. I wanted this to just be over now. No, it's extra time, people. Extra time, people. There is no going home. It has to go to penalties. 30 more minutes, at least. Let me just give you the numbers here, people. But the only numbers actually matter at this point is just Jamaica actually 1-1. Because no other numbers favor Jamaica at all. As you saw here, Jamaica has one shot on target, and is the one shot that scored. Canada has what, 20 shots so far, six on target, nine off target, and five block, and they have 60% possession. They have dominated the game. They have dominated the game. No, it's not over. 30 more minutes to go. 30 more minutes to go. Jamaica still have a chance. It's not over. One team have to lose. Yes, a pure luck. Pure luck, man. Pure luck. Remember the one just get chalked off in the blood. All right. Yeah, and just a while ago, we clear it off the line. So everything is going in Jamaica's favor. We said if it goes late, Jamaica it might favor. But tell you what, we have to get a penalty or something to score because we ain't doing nothing. The problem is we ain't doing nothing, but it looks like we cannot do nothing in the games and still win. All right, so I'm just going to watch and hope that the luck continues because just one more luck is possible in the blood. When people once they come in, smash the like button, share and subscribe. No, it's 2:30 my time, you know. Oh my God, 2:30. Say no, sleeping time limited for me, you know. So we have 400 in the house. We need 400 likes, people. All right. Yes, we need 400 likes. Yeah. We got dominated, man. I don't know how this game is 1-1. This is one of the most. I think this is the worst game Jamaica played. This is one-sided. This is one-sided, and it's still 1-1. So at this rate, I don't know what to call these games because it looks like it's even when it's a million chances. Jamaica might still be in it. All right, so we have 237 likes, people. All right, we are a little bit away from 300, but if you keep smashing it, we will reach the 300. But 30 more minutes has to be played, right? 30 more minutes has to be played. So let's see if Jamaica can actually take one quarter of a game. They have not won any half of any game. They have not won nothing at all. So let's see if they can get one of these quarters for themselves. All right? This is almost as good as 80 game. No, I think 80 game was a little bit better because Costa Rica was trying something. Costa Rica was slightly better than Jamaica. Paul OG. Costa Rica can pass the football. Jamaica don't pass the football here, OG, at all. And they're not shooting. They are not doing anything at all. You know? So let's see if they can do something in the extra time now. For to get this position because they have the position but they never deserve it, so just ride it out now and give the fans them something. We they here support you, give we something, you know. Oh God, these late nights, man. Sean Layton in now. All right, good. All right, the guys them praying, getting themselves up together. Yes, put the energy out there, you know. Who tired, just stay and hold the line. Guys, two of Jamaica's centre backs are on yellow cards as well. So Colin said Jamaica U20 have 9 lives. Well, I guess we are on the ninth life, you know. We only need one more. This is the last life we need to use up and win this game. All right? Phoenix player. No. You can't just say that. Jamaica still have a chance. 30 more minutes to go. Jamaica needs to just whip some ball in the box. All right, Jamaica on the break coming down the right hand side. Blocked, clear. Win the first ball. Wonderful. Yes, we need to see a win some ball. Put some effort in. All right, so Jamaica won it back in midfield, something that they have not done in the entire first half. But obviously, the Canadians would have won back the ball again. Canada on the break, coming down the right hand side. Jamaica dropping deeper. Canada had to reset. Well, James, I am not going to jump and say Jamaica winning, but by the luck, you can say that Jamaica have a possible chance of winning by just the luck that's going on. You understand? By the looks that's going on, you don't know, you can't tell the people how Jamaica is going to win the game, but you just said Jamaica have a strong chance of winning the game. You understand me? So I can't give you any mathematics how we're going to win the game, but it's a good chance. That's all I'm saying. All right, so goal kick here, Canada. Canada builds out from the back. past the entire Jamaican back line. The back line is getting exposed now. Please make a good tackle. Canada inside Jamaica's box. Don't commit a foul, you know. All right, nice. Very good here. Jamaica fighting back for the ball. Canada put it to the box stick. Good work here from Jamaica. Yes, once those centre backs don't make any tackles, I am good. Canada still on the ball. Centrally, don't give them any shot because they're taking the long shot. Canada work it inside the box. Get an X block. Get an X block. Oh, God. They're going to make this penalty stay now. You know, because that's the second penalty. And it's not the goalkeeper, so they're going to make it stay, you know? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. If we're going to give the next one, they have to give this as well. They have to give this as well. Yeah. That's a dumb. That's a dumb penalty to give away, man. That's a dumb penalty to give away, man. Not yeah, it has to stay because the next one was the same thing. You know, at least this forward was going into the direction. Yeah, that's not. The guy still has two players behind him, two defenders. So why you have to make that challenge? Two defenders are there. Two defenders are there behind you. Why you have to make that challenge? Come on, man. Man, I'm dominating the game and we're just giving them free goals so to make it worse. So, people, we have to get the next miracle to try and come back to get it to penalties. So, 2-1, Canada. So, we have to get the next miracle again to get it back to penalties or win the game. Dumb challenge, man. Dumb challenge, man. That's so far out. That's even worse than the Canadian one because at least it was central for the Canadian one. You understand me? It was central for the Canadian one. This is not central, blood. No, I think, I think more goals will score. But sadly, I think Canada is going to score the third goal because Canada don't want it to get closer. So they're going to keep on coming forward. And they are the better team, blood. I said that the last game. And you guys keep on fighting me. They are the better team. They can pass through press. They can close down press. They have better wingers. They have much more technical players. They have higher quality players. It's just luck why Jamaica stayed in both of these games, blood. It's not over. No, it's not over. But they're gonna score. They're gonna score the third. They're going for the third because Jamaica has to come for the second. And they're gonna score the third. They look like they can win the ball faster than Jamaica and they can start their plays faster than Jamaica. So more likely they are gonna be the ones scoring the third. Because remember, Jamaica never create a chance, people. Jamaica actually never create a chance, For the whole game, Jamaica don't create a chance, For 90 odd minutes plus, Jamaica don't create one chance aside from the half chance that go to the side that Nolan actually never headed. That is the only thing that happened in the game. The penalty was a tackle from Canada, so Canada gave them that chance. They never create a chance the whole game, and Canada create like 10 chances in the game, 10 to 12 chances. So you have to give them the advantage. Canada breaking again, coming central, good tackle here, Jamaica. Resets to the keeper. Don't go long, hold on to the ball. All right. Build up. We have a lot of minutes. All right. Reset if you're gonna lose the ball. Oh, we're still pumping forward to attack. Jamaica trying to get the ball inside the box, trying to look a penalty, and it's back to Canada. Millie age, I don't know, I don't know at all. I don't know why you keep on pushing the ball forward. It's a over it pass, man. Just try and try and just get composure. Football soccer clip. We're watching it on Concacaf YouTube channel. Concacaf YouTube. A goal has to go in it because Jamaica has to come forward, and somebody either it's gonna be 2-2 penalties or 3-2 penalties. Down one of the Canadians, down so Jamaica can get some risk and some instruction. All right. So guys, if you're just coming in, please do it, like, want to share and subscribe. They need some instruction. To calm down. It's a lot of minutes left in the game. A lot of minutes left in the game. A lot of minutes left in the game. So maybe they're gonna be forced into a substitution, but a lot of minutes left in the game. Let we just calm down. Get some strides in the game. For once, we tried the stupidness for literally 90 minutes. It don't work. Going over the top, guys dropping low block over the top. 1 against 5 can't work. You understand me? Yes. So that don't work for the whole game. Let me pass some football now. Let me pass some football. And it's still at 64% possession to Canada. So we're still not climbing in the position either. And they're going up 20 plus shots. And we need a goal. So yes, that's what I said. Jamaica never did anything to score. So more than just put the ball in the back of the net. So we have to do something now, which is to get onto the ball, try to work it around, feel comfortable on the ball, and wait on the perfect timing to tread the passes. Don't just give it back to the Canadians, blood, because they're going to come back and attack. Clearance here for Jamaica, and we give it up for throwing back to Canada. All right, Canada breaking again, coming central. Jamaica gave him space. This could be problematic. Drop off. Canada works it back on the top in an awkward position. Gets the slip coverage. Mm. The luck on Jamaica side is ridiculous, man. The luck on Jamaica side is so ridiculous. Oh my God, the luck on Jamaica side is so ridiculous. All right, so Jamaica tried to start a counter, works it forward. Good turn here. Down the right hand side, puts it in, and over it past. Keeper will save it. Trying to kill as much time. All right, Canada on the ball. Goes long. He kicks it out. I don't know why he kicks it out. Oh, a Jamaican player is injured. Jamaican player is injured. 16 played good the whole game with one mistake. Okay. I'm just saying that's a bad mistake, EG. That's a bad mistake to have still. I understand it's one mistake, but still a bad mistake. See me? Giving away a penalty is not a game that you want to come in. All right. But tell you what, people, when the goal is still one position, like one goal down, Jamaica have a chance. You understand me? All right, people. Once it's one goal away, Jamaica still have a chance. Even as bad as they're playing, only when it reach three, and it's not at three as yet. It might be there soon, or Jamaica might equalize. But it's looking closer to be three than to be Jamaica equalize still. But they have to score for me to give up. I'm gonna still ride with the team until the end. All right. Throw in here, throw in here, Canada. Let we try and get some of the ball. All right, just get some. Don't let them settle. Don't let them settle. Wonderful work there. Those are the balls they need to win back. But stop kicking it. Oh my God. I can never see a team win a ball and just give it back to the opponent. So why the sense of waste his strength? You much strength to give up doing those madness? All right, so Canada back on the ball, people, because Jamaica gave them the ball. All right, and they're trying to attack now. Jamaica won it back, trying to play out of their own half. Canada is eye up the pitch. Canada is literally eye up the pitch right in front of Jamaica's faces. So over the top ball is active, is possible, and they're holding on to it. I am okay with that, but just don't lose it. And Jamaica goes over the top. First ball, good layoff, but Canada won it back. And now Jamaica is under the cash because a counter is active down the right hand side. Canada, acres of space here. Canada gets into the box. Let's see if the runner can get onto it. Good work here from Jamaica. And it's back to Canada. Again to start a counter. Inside. All right. Get a few passes on it. Get a few passes on the ball. Canada pressing up the pitch. Jamaica tries to go wide right. Forced outside. Keep it inside. Keep it inside. Not a throw-in. All right, throw-in here for Jamaica. Wonderful security there. I don't know why they take off Nolan. Maybe they need, he's tired, or they're trying to look something. I don't know. It just look Canada on the break coming centrally. I guess he's gonna shoot this. No, he keeps it on. Oh. Good block. Oh God, Jamaica living on the edge, blood. Canada still inside the box, causing Jamaica all sorts of problem. And it should be a corner coming up, right? The keeper touched it. The keeper touched it. Yes, it should be a corner. Yes, it's a save. It's a save. Good save. So Canada back on the ball, gets inside the box. Good clearance. A wonderful there, keeper. Keeper goes long. Keeper goes long. This keeper, I like him in the blood. I like him. Keeper goes long and create a chance for Jamaica. That's the best half chance Jamaica created, which no pace in it still, but that's the best half chance from the keeper. Oh God. All right, so Canada back at it again. So at this point, Canada finishing this game with 35 chances, 35 shots in and 15 chances in, man. How much shots they have now? They have 20, 24, 25. 24, 25 shots they have in the game. So we have to make sure we can stop at least 10 more shots and get at least 5 more shots on and get all of them on target. Canada breaking down the right hand side. Good block here from Jamaica. Try and win it in this space. That would have been a bonus, or throw in here for Canada again. Yes, Joshua Grant is solid, man. I can tell you guys, this man keep Jamaica in this competition. Well, as long as it's not play Javian, we have a chance. We just got a penalty out of pretty much nothing. So we have a chance in the game. As long as they don't score the third, which they look like they're gonna score every single time, but they have to put it in the net, and then referee don't rule it out, and that's how they win the game. They have to win it. All right, they're coming on the right hand side. Good block here from Jamaica. All right, throw in. Wonderful work here from Jamaica. All right. Gally says 2-2. Well, what leap of time we have? What leap of time we have? Can be any amount. It can be 4-2, 3-2. All right. Half time, guys. So 2-1 it finishes for the first half of half time. And another dominant half from Canada. So we can just stop check position because the position gone up one more. Canada is on 65% position, 12 corners to 0, 10 shots on target to 2, 9 shots on target to off target to 6, 5 shots blocked. So Canada 24 shots in the game so far and 65% possession. All right, and 12 corners to 0. So that tells you that Jamaica ain't having any position of the play in control. They have no control of the football at all times in the whole game, a full game, and then an extra time. So for Jamaica to still have an opportunity in this game, that is a testament of extreme luck and poor finishing from Canada as well. Because some of those chances are poor finishing, you know? One more off, so we have 15 more minutes to go. 15 more minutes, so we have to try and do something in the 15 more minutes. You know, just do something. Just try. Just try, go forward, give us a few more passes, get it in the box, crash the box a little bit more. But lose it 3-1 than lose it 2-1, in my opinion. Because now you're already losing. They are playing better than you. Everything is not working for you today. So just go for it. Go for it. At least wait for the first 5 minutes, play a thing for the first 5 minutes. Then the last 10 minutes, you start to go for it. Yes, we don't have nothing, but maybe this is the point where we're just gonna go for it and try to play toe to toe with them. They might destroy us because definitely they're the better passing team. But you never may know at all. Go for it, and maybe they will fear us a little, you know, and drop back. Because remember, they made a lot of subs as well, you know. You have Lima and those guys off the field, you know. The sad thing is, I have not seen their quality dip. So that's what we have to give them credit. Their quality does not dip. They are still hunting down Jamaica, taking the ball from Jamaica. Well, we are watching. I'm still up late, you know, so I'm hoping for something good. All right, Jamaica starts. Jamaica try to attack, get the ball inside and a shot off target. So good start here for Jamaica. Wonderful. Good start here for Jamaica. All right, keeper goes long inside the box. This is what we want. A flick onto the box stick. And obviously, it's not a good try, but it's still a try. All right? Get the keeper, just pump every ball into the box. I am okay with that now. I am okay with that now. All right? Yes, but come on, Dexter's lab. But me, when normally I say, nah, no faith in the Jamaica team, you know. And me, I try to say, let me hold on a little bit and give it a little chance. Jamaica coming down the right hand side, pump the ball in the box. Jesus Christ. Give it away again. Pump every ball before you give away a free kick or lose the ball. Pump it in the box. Let that striker stay on top of the box and we give it. So we want 55 crosses to that big player in the box. That's what we want for the rest of the game. Interception here, Jamaica. All right, Jamaica in there, one off. Try to go over the top. First ball, Canada. And Canada will start a counter. Jamaica has nobody in positions. The game is stretched now, people. The game is stretched. The players them all over the place. Jamaica coming down the left hand side. And it resets it back into goal. Under pressure here. The Canadians them not letting up people. Jamaica goes over the top. First ball to Jamaica. Gets inside the box. Oh God. We got a throw in. Still don't get a corner. 9,000 years in the game. With the ball inside the box, blood. And why they send people up the pitch and not getting into the box? I don't understand this. So what the purpose of you getting up the pitch and not into the box? And now Canada won the ball, trying to start a counter. Beats two. Free kick here should be a yellow card. See? Or hope it's not. Okay, you know these things are problematic. Yeah, because he had other runners in front of him, so it's not going to be a yellow card. Who is that? The 17. You remember he's already on a yellow card, you know. And he's down, cramp or something. All right, so we have what? How much minutes left? And they're done with cramp. We turn the pressure on. Continue watching, man. Why are we so dramatic? Boy, you stop watch. Stop watch what? Continue watching, man. Support the team, man. God damn, man. It's not every game you're gonna dominate. And to be honest, Jamaica dominated no game. So why are you? This should be a norm. This is how it works. Canada works it to the top. Good clearance here, Jamaica. Back to Canada. Jamaica intercepts on attack. Let's see if Jamaica can get a shot off here. No, it's back to Canada. Jesus Christ. Space here for Canada. Jamaica trying to stop the play. Canada working to the left hand side. Keeps it central. Let's see. Interception here, Jamaica. They're gonna push it straight forward. So it's a all out clash now, people. The goal has to come one way or the other, either Jamaica or Canada scoring. Let's see Jamaica down the right hand side. Canada won it back. Throw in for Canada. Stop praying. Watch the game, man. Watch the game, blood. All right, let's see if Jamaica gets up the pitch. The passing is so horrible, man. Even players that we think that can pass the ball can't pass the ball. All right, Jamaica on the ball. Through the middle, try to go over the top. And it's back to Canada. All right. All right, so we are 10 minutes off. Jeremy Miller, what are you doing, man? Massive respect. Yes, the keeper going, the long balls on the keeper. Just the forwards, them need to hold on to it a little bit better. But they're winning the first ball, so I'm okay with that. Canada tried to come through the middle. And it's a free kick for Canada. Yeah. But all form gone out the window, Dexter's lab. Right now it's just football, you know? All right, Canada on the ball. Gets it central. Good 1-2 here for Canada. And they're going to get a shot off. Or so this should be a corner. I think it shouldn't be a corner. I think it's gonna be a corner because I'm looking to see if the other challenge inside here. The 13 corner coming for Canada. They go short. So they're gonna put it inside. So this side they're not gonna spin it in. They put it in short. See if Jamaica can fight for this one. Shot block here. And Jamaica try to start a counter. It's back to Canada. Well, Jamaica putting in some fight now, people. Finally, it look like Jamaica can put some fight in. So let's see if we can do something with this fight for the 10 minutes. We got 2 blocks just a while ago. Canada won it, and Canada trying to start off. But Jamaica won it back in the middle of the pitch. Resets. The Canadians not backing off, people. They are going to play the game toe to toe with Jamaica. Jamaica goes over the top, and it's cleared. So it should be a throw in here for Jamaica. No goal kick, Canada. I'm watching it. Goku, I'm watching the game on Concacaf YouTube channel. All right, so we're 12 minutes, so we have 8 more minutes to go. I saw a little bit more effort from the Jamaican team. A throw in here over the offline here for Jamaica. Jamaica resets it. Yes, we have enough time. Build up and try to find a better long pass because just pumping it anywhere won't work. Just look for the best pass. All right, flick on here. It's back to that's what I'm saying. Throwing here for Jamaica. But the Canadian can clear the ball very much easy if you just pump it directly to them. Let we create something as a throw in here for Jamaica. So you can win the first ball. Don't turn this into a counter. All right, Jamaica. Pump it up yet again. But the Canadians are around the back. Jamaica trying to attack the box. But the space is just not there. Throw in here coming for Jamaica. No space is there. All right, Jamaica goes long again. Won the first ball. Ball still inside the box. And the Canada on it. Maybe Canada will try to start a counter, or maybe they will reset because it's already 14 minutes, 6 more minutes to go. So Lyle trying his magic. Canada, let's see if Canada can keep this inside. If they have it inside, we are in trouble because 1-on-1 with our defenders. All right, good work here for Jamaica. All right, don't go long now. Let we keep the ball. Oh God, we lost it back to Canada. Huh? I'm saying let we keep it and let we do things intentional now because we have limited time. So let we do intentional stuff. Uh, we gave away the throwing to Canada. Canada gets it in. Don't let them get it under control. They are gonna have the slip coverage. Right hand side, Canada. All right, Canada attacking Jamaica's box. Gets a shot on target. All right, I think that is done now, people. What a goal, man. What a goal, man. Oh my God. What a goal, man. What a goal. The cross was good. Yeah, that's a good goal, man. God damn. He validated it up in the V, man. So he validated it and it goes up in the V. So the keeper couldn't do much about it, blood. Yeah, but we saw that a goal would have came. We saw that a goal would have came and it would have gone to Canada because Jamaica have not done anything. Whipping cross, keeper, pushed it out and it reached a Jamaican defender and he pushed the ball straight in the path of the Canadian. Canadian struck it with no backlift. No. That's a super goal, blood. Number 8 looked like the one that pushed it in the path of the forward. That's a super goal, blood. You even when it's not on your team, you got to support it. Jamaica trying to get back a fast start. Please don't give everything up to concede the fourth because we whip it inside the box, it goes to the back post, and we should get a corner. No, we're not getting a corner. Jamaica tried to pump it inside the box again, and it's cleared by Canada. And first ball, Jamaica tried to get back into that box, and Canada won it. If he passes through, okay, Jamaica won the follow-up ball because now we are committing everything, keeper is inside the box. And now it's 3 minutes left in the game. And as Canada wanted the separation of 2 goals. That was the whole point. They're going to go long and then fight for the scraps down there. All right, so the keeper gets the ball. Goal kick. All right, Jamaica on the ball. They're gonna pump it up forward. Clearance here for Canada. Ricochet took it back to Jamaica, and it's gonna be a free kick. So free kick, it's gonna go straight in the box. Slim as big up yourself. The coach is a clown. It's just bad football. It's just horrible football. And to be honest, still we have to support it because it's our country. But the football have been terrible. The whole tournament horrible. So you can't once the Canadians went up in the faces of the Jamaicans, them press them. They have to pass the football, and they struggled to pass the football for the entire tournament. So you never expected today is the day they are going to turn up and pass the football when the Canadians come out to embarrass Jamaica. So, and it was a struggle for the whole game, but Jamaica still trying to get back one. Let's see if Jamaica can get back one. Come down left hand side, whips it across. Let's see if we can get something out of it, because this is the last opportunity we have. Let's see if luck can go our way, because we always got luck our way, All right. So he's inside the box. He whips it across and it's cleared. So Jamaica gets it. It's first corner. First corner. First corner. So whip it across. Let's see if we can do something with the corner clearance here. Canada. Jamaica puts it back in the box. Canadians are just onto it. Jamaica puts it in the box and Canada will start a counter now. And that's the problem. Let's see if he's going to continue straight down the field, because this could have a problem for Jamaica if they continue down the field. Oh, Lord. Yo, yeah, it's a yellow card again for Jamaica. So I think who got that yellow? Oh, it's a keeper. Oh, a player is back. That's why it's not a red card. A player is back. The keeper get a yellow card, people, but a player is back, so that's why it's not a red card. Yeah. So I think that should be the end of it now, people. That should be the end of it. Um, Extra time. I know just the senior level. Oh, Stimmers, you just know the senior level. The match finishes, people. Canada dominated the game from start to finish. Good try, the Reggae boys. Good try, the Reggae boys. But at this level, that level of football cannot cut it. I think they tried, they fought hard, but I think they need better tactics to get to the end with. You understand me? You can see that Canada showcased that they are a better football team. What happened here? What fight happening between Jamaicans and the Canadians? What kind of what a Jamaican? What happened here? Just let me just come off the field and let. Oh my God! What kind of embarrassment is this, man? What happened here? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so the Canadians fully deserve to go through. I think this is Canada's best match they played so far. We knew that they had it in them. We knew that they had it in them. So let we be gracious in losing. If Jamaica had played a game like this, we would have said they can go on to beat Mexico. I know that Canada won't beat Mexico, and Mexico will beat them, but I think with a performance like this, it actually tells me that they can put out a better fight against Mexico. But I think Mexico will still beat them, because Mexico is very good. Everybody has 20 professionals at high level leagues at 20 years old. You understand me? And that counts. So Jamaica finished the game with 62% possession against them, and we never went into the 50s. We never pushed them into the 50s, regardless of when we are looking the goal. They had what? 20. They stuck on 24 shots, I think. Jamaica had 7. So I think these shots are going to be added up. It's going to be added up. I think it should be higher than that. I think maybe close to 30, and Jamaica close to around 10 or so. Yes, so it's fair game, man. Youth 17, it they know. Yeah, we're gonna watch Youth 17. At least Canada U17 didn't make it to the World Cup. Good day, Imaxit. If you were JFF president, what are five major changes you would make? For me, CLPF. That's a good question. For me, I would utilize what I've learned in a first world country, because I think the problem is we tend to still believe that we can behave like we can just go to our bed and pray and we get things done. I think we it's 2026. We need to move past those things, because what I'm pretty much saying is we have to work for what we want. Canada has their vest. They have calculation. They have multiplication. They have education on their side. They pay all people. Everything is professionally run. So the fact that Jamaican little kids them that doesn't have none of these things, even competing with them, um, is a bonus. But I think our standard, the way we approach things, should improve. So for me, living in a first world country, being a Jamaican, the first thing I would have started to do is to weed out all of this foolishness. All If you're not a professional in any one of the departments, them you cannot get a job. So if you never go to the highest level to train, you're not going to become a physiotherapy. You're not going to become a manager at all. You're not going to go to Trinidad and become a manager. You're not going to tell me that you're a nationalist and become a manager, because I'm just going to think you're an idiot being a nationalist. You're just an idiot. You don't know anything more than just the delusion that you learn in Jamaica, and you want to spread it against amongst the young people to be delusional like yourself. You understand me? So what I would have done is to send what the idea that I gave them 5 years ago is to send 5 to 10 promising talent coaches to Europe, Belgium or Netherlands, which has the good schooling, and educate them there and let them come back and teach the rest. But Mr. Spade said they can't trust the Jamaican people. They can't trust the Jamaican people. So how can you be a nationalist and you love your people them so much, but you cannot trust the people them? That is the only way you're going to get right level. It's not just the licenses. That's what I never get to tell him. It's the approach to life as well will change when they get these Jamaican people outside of Jamaica and they have to go different places. So they're going to learn that football is about how you live it. Everything that you do in football comes out on the pitch based on your lifestyle. You understand me? So when they go there, they're not going to just do a coaching badges in Trinidad and then come back and live their same Jamaican lifestyle. That's not going to educate them. You have to come out and go into a country and which is competing with the rest of the world. So you're learning every single thing that traits them to come and improve the Jamaican youths them. You get me? That's what they need to spend every money on and stop this short change behavior. You get me? Yes. Big up yourself, Kingsley. Hope all is well with you and the family. Yes. So you have to the short change in behavior don't work. You know? And I think they are trying to short change because what they want is to scam a way out to get the money. They want the money, all money they want, all the 5 million that FIFA gives. If people don't know, FIFA gives Jamaica like 5 million every 4 years. So they don't want to pay a coach from outside. They don't want to hire nobody from outside. So they take a pastor and hire him for a job. They take a next man around the corner and hire him for a job because they want to keep all the money inside. But all of these people are unqualified people for every single position. You understand me? So that's what they're doing. So it's all a money grab and not improving the youths them. I am telling you, because the only way you can improve the youths them is to go to the highest level to compete with the highest people. All right, because they are going to the highest level. You want to go around a corner and to try and compete with other people that's going to the highest level. It will never work, people. It will never work. You can win the one-off games in 20 years, but you're going to lose for 20 more years. So that's the difference between actually doing the right thing and just trying to scam your way to success. Jamaica always get players who are not smart enough. They don't know when. No, but you can't beat the players them. The players them playing to a system of a coach. If the coach is limited, you can't get away with much. You understand me? You clearly saw that his tactics just never work. They never expected Canada to I press them up the pitch. The argument can't stick fully because the U17s beat Canada. Tilted arrow. I wish you go and click on that game of Jamaica versus Canada U17s. Because I knew that somebody would have said that because they are trying to fight for their confidence. That game, if Jamaica played that team 55 times, they lose the next 50 times out of the 55 times. Go and watch the game. Go and watch the game, blood. And that's the problem. I told you, I know people think, especially in this chat, they're going to always grab for the last straw. And that's why we can't get better. Because we don't know the standard actually to be better. Brother, our goalkeeper was the best player in the game that we won to qualify. Our goalkeeper was the best player by a million miles. So go and watch the game, blood. All right? So that's why I said you can win a game 20 years, you don't make it back again because you need. What is so bad to get the right education? Let me ask you an honest question. What is so bad to get the right education? JD, the foreign coaches don't do no better either. What I just said, listen to what I said, Listen to what I just said. I never said to get a foreign coach. God damn. You don't hear me say Linsworth. I said, since you don't want to do it to yourself, I have brought a proposal. Send the man them. Send the man them that you want to do it. Stop cut the corner. Send them go overseas tilted arrow. I never said you should hire an ex-foreign coach. I said you should send them to get the right education, the right places. If you're going to keep them, spend the right money on the people them. Because every other country that said they're going to keep their people, spend the right money on them. Because remember, I had asked Mr. Speed 2 years ago. And he said they can't trust people to send them to live in a country and then they get the badges. They can't hold them down. But you can sign contract with everybody. So we can fix it. We can fix it. You have to just be you have to just work hard and just believe in what you're doing. Sign the man, all the guys that are promising, Austin promising. You make him go overseas and do his badges. So you know that he's gonna be out of the country for the next 1.5 years. You understand me? all right. When you don't want, all right, continue go to Trinidad. Continue go to Trinidad, and we're going to get everything that is good. All right? All I'm saying is we are keeping our same players. Um, Dockland, the coach for Canada, you well know that the man is an American that went to Europe. He went to England and everywhere and dominate. He dominates Arsenal. Jesse Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh is the coach for Canada. So, but Jesse Marsh go and get his education the highest places. So how are you going to talk like that? Jesse Marsh go the highest places. You get me? So all I'm saying is to send our coaches to the highest places to get our chance to as well. So you just pointed out an ex-man from a different country. Okay, no problem. But at least Jesse Marsh get the job and he's qualified for the job. So all people, why will fight against actual success, blood? God damn. So we don't listen. Did I say I want an overseas coach, blood? Why not listen? The people who said we need a foreign coach. Me tell you, say me give the money. People who really don't listen, Who really don't listen. I am here for 10 minutes explaining a question that was asked to me, and I've never said you're gonna sign one coach from overseas. What people? What not here? I'm just saying stop cutting corners and just give the guys in the right experience to go overseas and do the badges them. Go in Europe and do the badges them. So you get 10 of the best coaches in Jamaica and say, all right, if you put them on repeat, do 5 years, 5 years. And no, 2 years, 2 years. And then when the five comes back in, the next five goes back out. And then they are, so we have 10 solid coaches that has the system qualified and can teach, educate the rest of the country. I don't know what you guys just come and argue. N- Dockland, sometimes you can just clearly see that certain things limited. You get me? So if you give them a better opportunity, Dockland, me know you couldn't solve all maths. You couldn't solve all maths until you go to the class. So sometimes you need to listen, blood. Why when I said it to Mr. Speed, he never said it's a foolishness idea. He said it's a very good idea, but he just doesn't know how to control the Jamaicans that they were going to send over there. So stop the foolishness, man. All right, so people, great work by the Reggae boys. Canada was the better team by a million miles. And it was a question asked to me, and I gave my proposal towards it. And I'm saying that maybe if you go higher places, you will encounter more difficulties and you will have more solution for those difficulties. That's all I'm saying, people. If you get more education, you have more solution for that. Because if you don't know what is around the corner, you're going to have anxiety when you go around the corner. That's all I'm saying. And if you can refute those things, I think you're extremely delusional. All right? Yes. So credit to the Reggae boys. They fought hard and the better team won. All right? Yes. So the question that I answered had nothing to do with the actual game itself. I credit the Reggae boys and everything. So please, um, man, stop commenting in the comment section foolishness. All right, thanks for I love the stream, people. We're gonna do youth 17s. I will be over the Wemaxit. We're gonna do Afghan as well. Yes, we're going to do Afghan as well. So look out for me right there. We talk football right throughout. So don't worry yourself. We will add some quality to it and we can have a good discussion. Like the discussion that we had today about some of Jamaica's best players. Really like that one. All right. All right, Dockland. I heard you, Dockland. You have a fear of foreigners. And I can understand. And it's okay. All right. Yes. I think Jesse Marsh may if our coach had Canada, Jesse Marsh can still use Jamaica and beat Canada. I honestly believe so. Hey, Imaxit, how are you doing? Sorry for the loss. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yes. So take care of yourself, people, and we will talk in next one. Smash the like button on your way out. We have to evolve as a people. If we want to reach in the first world conversation, we have to evolve as a people. You understand me? Yes, that's all I'm going to say. Um, and if some of you guys come out of Jamaica, you have to evolve. Believe me. All of that behavior that you guys have, um, you have to evolve, or else you crash and burn. So thank God you're in Jamaica. I have to evolve to be like this. All right, people. That's all I'm telling you. So you can't see it from my side because you're in Jamaica, and you might can live a little bit more easier than how I have to approach life. And that's all I'm saying to you. They get the best players, the best coaches, and get the best out of them. All right. So people, take care of yourself. Yeah, Marsh is very good. We saw Marsh dominated Arsenal and other teams. All right, so people, take care of yourself. See you in the next one. Bye bye.